It was a little bit disturbing on my side because I couldn't exercise my authority as a wife.
Yeah.
And I felt intimidated with that. So I tried to explain, this and that to him because the past 2 years in I did the July. So I suspect or something is something. No. I guess how this year I was so stressed. When you go back from being married, we are vacationing. They're used to you driving these big cars. The next thing you stay at home. She got pregnant. And the guy left him while the baby was 1 month to their cousin. So I go no patela now. My furniture, everything got scattered.
Let me introduce to you the new kid on the block. Malope is a new skincare range that recently launched. It is for face and for body. We deal with hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, wrinkles, natural glow. We also deal with dark inner areas. We target dark inner thighs, dark armpits, dark neck, dark elbows, dark knees, you name it. We also have a shaving combo. This shaving combo deals with ingrowns and shaving bumps. Both men and women can use this good quality product shaving range. We've got good actives in our product from glycolic acid, hyaluronic acid, kojic acid, and many more. You can contact us on the WhatsApp number that is popping on the screen, or you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are here for all your skin needs. Hi everyone, welcome to Own Narrative Podcast by myself, Promise Makunyane. This podcast, it's about marriage and family dynamics. If you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, you need to write to us on the email address that is popping on the screen. Do not forget to put your number, preferably your WhatsApp number, so that we can contact you once we vet your story. Guys, do not forget, we do have a sister podcast on the very same channel. It's called The Waking Wife, The Waking Woman Podcast. And that podcast airs on Sundays at 6 p.m. And it's about women working, really women inspiring each other to work and do it for ourselves. I always say it is good to have a man do stuff for you, but it's much more better if you can also do stuff for yourself. Guys, this podcast that you're watching, it airs every Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Anyway, today's episode, very excited. Oh, I don't know if excited is the word. I am honored, one, and I'm excited because my guest today, guys, we had to have this conversation almost a year ago. Do you know that? Yes. But now I'm excited because today you are not only speaking about what happened to you, but you are speaking about what you did with what happened to you.
Yeah.
That's a powerful woman. And thank you so much. Kokie! Yo, Mosadi! Watrenda khwedi. I've never seen somebody trended like you. Did you expect that?
No, actually, it was a shock to me as well. Yeah, it was like, oh my God, I never thought people would pay so much attention to it. It catch a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
that's where you see that our issues are not in isolation. Like people are going through the same things as us. Sure. Brave woman. Guys, I'm not sure if you don't know, I'm not sure if Kokie really needs an introduction, but I do know that she does need an introduction because some of you guys, you are not on TikTok and so forth. So Kokie, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I heard you are living in Cape Town, living it up, working. You know what? We'll speak about all that. But for those that don't know you, please tell us who you are, what you do, where you're from, all that.
All right. Thank you so much for welcoming me to your podcast, as promised. I really also value the time that right now we are spending, relating my story and what has happened to me up to thus far. Okay, I'm Kokie Malope from Hammanskraal, Pretoria. Ke Mosotho, ke Basotho. Ke Motswana le Basotho, so it's mixed, a little bit of Afrikaans, Pratino.
You don't have that in you to be speaking Afrikaans.
Well, I tried a little bit of Zulu. So, yeah. So, I'm a mom of 4 kids, blessed with 4 kids. By profession, I'm a professional nurse. Working as a midwife, psychiatric nurse, a community, qualified from Medunsa, which is like 17 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and also I'm also a pastor, ordained pastor. So normally, like I do ministry. I minister to women. Sometimes I host women's conference, meetings and all that. So I offer word of encouragement, prayers, So I'm also involved in the hospital ministry where we visit the sick, we pray for them, we listen to them, we provide that healing therapy, but it's just for free.
Okay.
And the other thing that I do during my spare time, I would actually maybe like once in a month or twice, I would actually visit to the disadvantaged. Scholars, where I'll buy maybe like toiletries, give to 2 or 3 or 4, students and toiletries, and also pray for them and also make them recognize their importance, like their destiny, so they won't fall into the trap or something that, Tina, when we were growing up, some things they were omitted. Like I didn't know. I found out later when I was in the university with your unkulunkulu corner, and you can be who you want to be. You don't have to rely on a man. You don't have to, and like I'm like, okay, God, this is so powerful, because now when I'm with I love kids.
Yeah.
I definitely do. So my passion dies to our youth. So that is what is in my heart. So that is what I do during my spare time, to give my time to the youth, talk to them, encourage them, advise them, provide where I can.
Yeah. It actually hurts me to hear that you love kids. And unfortunately, you find yourself in the situation that you are in.
Yes.
And really, we are going to delve even deeper into that.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, what happened to you pertaining to your kids, which is, I want to start from the end, but we're going to break it down, right? So what happened to you made you to do what? Made you to, I want to say, what happened to you made you to write a book. And this is where you are now.
Yeah.
So before we break down your story, I want you to tell us about your book. I know it's launching on the 1st. Your publicist, your PR, not publicist, told me that it's launching on the 1st of August.
Yes.
Let's speak about your book. Guys, we're going to go into her story. But before, Kinyaka Musani ibe businesswoman. Ask Kokie, you wrote a book about your life.
Yeah.
About what happened to you.
Yeah.
What is the title of the book?
Parental Alienation.
Okay.
My story. It's being released. The launch is on November, the first week of November. That will be on a weekend in Pretoria.
What is the difference between release and launch or whatever?
Okay.
When will people have the copies? When will the people be able to buy your book?
From Friday, from the 1st.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So the Friday, the 1st, people will be able to buy your book?
Yeah. To access the book physically, read into detail,
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the 1st.
Yes.
Where can they get the book?
We will advertise, because it's a self-publication. So we'll advertise on the social platform.
Yeah.
Through Siam Dolo, my publisher.
Yeah.
And Tepiso Ledwaba. Also, she's on TikTok, so she will advertise on her page and also on the social platform on my site, on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. So those are the platforms that I'm going to use to advertise the book.
All right. And Siam Tolo, obviously, we are going to put, so we'll put Tepile Dwaba's TikTok handle here.
Yeah.
We're going to put Siam Tolo's maybe email address and number.
Okay.
Here, right?
Yes.
That's where you guys will get Kokie's book or Kokie Malope's book. It's being released on Friday, this Friday, the 1st of August. So that is what your story is about. So there you're just covering your life and your journey of being child alienated. What more can people expect in the book?
They can expect to know really Tinaguti Abafazi. There are certain things that we don't talk about when you get married, and you keep them inside, you hold them inside, and there's a time when now you're like, now I have to take it out, and getting help, and also communication, and also knowing your self-worth, who you are, you also come first,
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on in there.
In the
so
book.
I believe that it will also strengthen a woman to say, you know what, I've seen God, in the life of Kokie Malope. I've seen God doing this. I can also testify from then until now. So there's a lot of things that is going on there. So
Should go and get
I believe that somebody's going to be touched. Somebody will really relate to the story and,
So, guys, we're going to put all details of the book here and where you can get the books, the pages that we told you about. Tepile Dwaba is going to be blasting advertising of the book, and Sia is going to be also, that's her publicist actually, and her publisher as well. So we're going to put that details here. Reach out to them regarding the book. 1st of August, we are getting the book. I know the podcast itself, we're going to get a couple of women. This book, especially women in marriages, we need to just equip ourselves to know how life could potentially end or has the possibility of ending. Anyway, guys, I wanted to get the business side, the business part of the conversation aside. Now we're going to go into your story, Kokie.
Okay.
Tell me, take me back to Kokie Malope, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, matriculating. What happens? Are you going to university or is there money? I'm just trying to get your background now. Like, what kind of a family are you coming from, and what kind of childhood did you have?
Okay. Can I just go back a little bit
do that.
to the book?
Yeah.
There's a point where you ask me, how did I get to write the book?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's very, for me, it's a testimony for me. Why I say that? Because before the incident happened of the kids, I think 2 or 3 years, I would write.
That is going to form part of you now breaking down how you ended up writing your story. I just wanted people now to coin. We want to coin first, and then you tell them everything. So just remind me when I now go into you writing the book, you'll tell me that story.
Okay.
Yes. Take me back to Kokie in Hammanskraal, Ngwanyana, going to school, family, siblings. Tell me about your life growing up.
Okay, me growing up, ke goletse ko Themba. Themba is in Hammanskraal. It's a location. Ke godile ke le ngwanyana kasi, loving people, communicating. I had friends, males, females, boys, girls. Actually, I would say boys, girls, because by then next so talifipila,
Yes.
Rejadi kota, it's a king.
Yeah, hulumonate, go sna stress.
You know what? Hulumonate, life itobetsa, and sa khono bona hore hey, kasi life mo. So I went to primary school, Korfitlile, where it's a government school. I also went to Tsebentla Middle School, and then finally I went to Maketse High School. It's a government school. So all throughout until I was 18, I never failed all the grades until I matriculated to the university. That's when I went to Medical University of South Africa.
Yeah.
So me growing in Hammanskraal, Themba, what happened, I'm born Kiki Magdalene Malope, my mother's name, and Moses Ntate is my biological dad. So my late father, Ki William Malope. Yeah, so I grew up li Kuku because qualification in Themba because during that time it was 2 siblings, Nelina and my sister. So my sister, me and my sister, we are of the same father.
Okay.
So what happened? My mom and dad, biological dad, separated.
Okay.
So by then I was around 4 years. So my sister was almost 1 year.
Okay.
So after them splitting up, me growing up, I never got access that much to see him. He would come, though he had opportunity to come, but he would just come maybe like once in 6 months or once a year, So I would feel that gap. I need my father. I need, how does it feel to have a father figure in one's life, So I grew up asking myself such questions until to a point where when I was a teenager, my mom related the story. She explained to me and then later on she met my late father William Malope. That's when they got married, and in the marriage they have 1 son. Yeah,
okay.
David
Your little
Malope.
brother.
Yeah, my brother.
Is it the one that we're speaking to?
Yes.
Okay.
So David Malope. So basically, I have 2 siblings. So yeah, so we are very close. We love each other. We are so supportive of one another. So me growing, my brother and my sister, mama.
Okay.
So I chose Horana. I wanna be with my grandmother. My grandmother Naberga go to kitchen. Yeah, my grandmother was a domestic worker. She was a hard worker.
Yeah.
So I've learned a lot of things from her, and she also gave me the courage to say, you know what, Kokie, go to school. You can be, this lady, yeah. So I've learned the hardworking part from seeing her struggles, as a grandmother, and also what I also like to acknowledge, okay, she passed on. But what I always remember her is to see her taking out her pension fund, paying my first fee go university, go Medunsa. Yeah, my registration fee fund. I was like, wow, God, thank you so much,
I was actually going there because I'm listening to your family dynamic. I wanted to ask, who takes you to Medunsa? Because at that time, it's expensive. Who is it, your grandmother who paid for your fees, or both your grandmother and your mom?
Yeah, both of them, they were helping each other.
Yeah.
To a point where, because as a nursing as a nurse student, you there's a stipulant that you are given. But after the assessment is like almost after a year or so. With us, it was like that, but now things have changed. So for the whole year, there was no stipulant. Stipulant, what I mean is they pay students
Certain
amount to students.
Yeah.
So Mina, what I did when I applied for NAFSAs. I related my story to you. I can't afford, it's just too much on my side. My mom can't afford, my grandmother can't afford. So fortunate enough, I was granted the NAFSA.
Nice.
So I got accommodation there in Medunsa, and also my fees were covered until the following year when they checked and they did the interview with me at the university to see do I qualify for stipulant, because they also do the assessment.
Okay.
So I got the
stipend still.
Yes.
So you could maintain yourself with your nursing stipend throughout the university.
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Where do you meet your ex-husband, the father of your children?
Okay, my ex-husband, we met when we were in high school. We were schooling in the same.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe the university.
Yeah, we were schooling ko Makhetsi kaofela. So nadira matric nakidira grade 11.
Okay.
So towards that time ya go ngwala di exam, that's when we met. Something yana brainyana, yeah, so I was invited, and then that's when I get to know him. Oh, this is the one, So we started.
This is the one as of my husband.
No.
Hey, Musadi.
I'm sorry, I mentioned. No, like that time you start to have butterflies, like,
yes. This guy.
And all that. I'm like, But then after that, we met again, go skolong, like, I want to know, I like this guy, what's up with this guy,
Yes.
And I remember Atamaya, I think he was left with 3 months here na for university, already na sata qualify ali right for university. So kamokopa di buka tsa hai, or please di buka tsa matric ko pompele tsona, I need to use study guides and all that. And then no problem, if you can come to my house
and get them.
The relationship started there.
Kani buka tsa school. Love that.
Yeah.
So you guys met, you started dating. So you started dating from when you were doing grade 12?
He was doing grade 12,
and
writing the exams. When I was doing grade 11.
Sure. How long have you guys been together? Because how long have you guys been together? Okay, obviously now you divorced. But by the time you were divorcing, how long have you guys been in a relationship and in a marriage?
Okay, we dated for I would say from matric, remember that he went to university, and then there was that split, separation. Would actually write letters to each other, but there was no that constant relationship,
Yeah.
So I would definitely see him maybe June or December until I graduate, until I finished my matric.
Okay.
And me finishing my matric, during that time, I realized, no, my guy, unali, umuvile on ka life ya hai.
University.
Yes, and then I was like, no, let me just leave it like that, So I'd rather focus on my studies. So I went to school. So that is that year.
Okay.
And then along the way, he qualified his degree. Then he came back when I was almost doing my final year.
Okay. You didn't go to the same university?
No. He went to University of Cape Town. I went to Medical University of South Africa.
All right.
Yeah, Medunsa. So by then, when I was almost doing my final year, that's when he came back here and I finished his degree. Yes. So hatla haye ancheka, rastato chekana, atla kore say, we started talking and trying to
rekindle,
and that's when I would say that's when actually the actual relationship started. Because that is when we started like intimacy, and all that.
And were you guys, was he working then? Did he come back home and then find a job and you were in university and he was working?
At that time, he was not working.
Okay.
He was just doing small jobs. Yeah.
Then how's the relationship now? How's the relationship itself?
Right now, we don't have...
Not now. I mean, when you guys are starting, when he's back from Cape Town, speaking about then, when he's back from Cape Town, and then La Jola, relationship na ibang, like Kimutola Jola Lemutwa University Cape Town, or like, does your family know? Like, I just want to understand the dating phase.
Yeah. We didn't date that long.
Yeah.
Unfortunately or fortunately, I fell pregnant. During the first 2 months when he came back, and then
yes,
I fell pregnant.
With your first child.
Our first child. And then the ex-husband said, you know what, I would like to marry you.
Yeah, it got serious immediately.
Yes, he said, I would like to marry you with a child. He was so excited, which is a boy. He also went to me to gynae, we did some tests, and we also checked Gucci, like, going through that pregnancy tour, to the hospital, birthing plan and all that, the excitement of being a parent, So he was so excited, it's a boy, and I was also excited, he loves the experience of being a dad.
Yes. And then parents now know, obviously, because now the child is coming. You tell your parents that you're pregnant. Does he tell his parents? What happens now? You guys starting to unite the family?
What happened, I introduced him to my mom, and before even pregnancy,
okay.
And then my mom, with both hands, with both arms, and to his side, we introduced it, but the formal way was done when the baby was almost like I was almost seven months.
Okay. And then now you are parents. The baby comes, you are parents. You are finishing your studies, or what's happening with your studies as you are pregnant with your first child?
I gave birth after finishing my degree the following year, which, I gave birth around December, that is when I was doing my final year, yeah. So, around May, June, I was graduating.
Yeah. So
the date was set for, you guys can come around that time. So we can discuss this thing of lobola and all that, So that time, obviously, I notify from his side, the baby's born. And the mother came to see the baby. And there were a bit of challenges there, There was a little bit of misunderstandings, because we don't know how they function from their side. And remember that by then we are not married as yet. Yeah. So my mouthly loto check ngwana hore ke ngwana hae ke setloholo sa hae ka nnete, ba check what. Yeah. So that's when the problem started, because from ngwana and No, like actually, she already started. So my mom was busy in the kitchen, prepare
Lunch.
something to eat. Ronali visitor. So I'm busy in the bedroom. O teng ka mo bedroom. So nake ke relaxed. Kila bona kitchen next. Sa peksa one is my first child.
Yeah.
So I'm potso no ka culture bona ba kera ngwana moriri and all that. So I'm busy. My mom doesn't know anything. Then my mom wa makala gore mara khaleselang ale ka mola, let me just go and check. So ha fihla ka mola o kry-le gore o khatile ngwana half the head.
Okay.
And my mother was so upset.
Yeah.
And then she said, why do you do that? Because you just came to see the child and now o khata ngwana. So I don't understand. And I don't know, culture we do that. And actually you're supposed to give me the umbilical cord.
Okay.
Because umbilical cord ewa almost after 3 days or so.
Okay.
So my mom said, no, can we please talk? There's no way that you would demand morira di court.
Sacred things.
And haranyalana, harasinkere banyadisi. So nka se khone tsa culture ya ko bo monna whereas
Asanyela ngwana.
asangwala ngwanaka. So that's where we saw gore there's a red flag there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That was
where,
the first family red flag.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. The baby comes and then wa gola, and then when do you get married?
Okay. We got married when the baby was 6 months.
Oh, the very same firstborn.
Yes.
Shoot, that was I had 3 kids, and then that's when we got married.
No, it happened that 6 months. Actually, during my graduation,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The same. It was on Friday. Then Saturday, ke bantsha mahadi.
Wow. I'm sure I would just, how did you feel at that point? Like you're graduating, you've got a baby, you are getting married, you've got a husband. Your husband is also like having a potential of being just a comfortable man.
It was so exciting.
Yes.
I don't want to lie. It was so,
Yeah.
and it gave me that thing, Guti, there's future, there's hope for future. We're gonna raise our child together, So for me, it was very great.
A dream come true.
Yes.
Yeah. So 6 months later, you get married.
Yes.
Tell me about you now getting married. Do you guys get married? Are you guys buying a house together? Do you stay together? Or udula bogadi? Tell me about your first year of marriage, being a new mom. Are you working?
Okay. That time I was doing my ComServe in the local hospital,
Yeah.
which is in Hammanskraal. So, Hasnan Samahadi, Kaya Kobona, I think for 1 day. Then I was told, no, I must stay there for like 3 months. Yeah, now he was working. He got a job by then.
Okay.
So,
But I tlagay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Adula ko habona na kidula ko hai. So me and him we discussed. No. We rather have our own place. And I said, you know what? I feel comfortable in my own space. Yes. Go ahead. I would love to get to know them better.
Yeah.
But I also feel we need our own place, our own privacy. Because I keep on the red flag. So I thought, you know what? Just to reserve our relationship. Yes. And since then, because we are still new in the marriage, so I wanted us to explore who we are, in the marriage, get to know each other, do things, independently. So yeah. So from then, we rented a house called Pretoria North, where we stayed with our child, and we had a house helper. So I would basically travel from Pretoria North to Hammanskraal.
That's far. It's not far.
It isn't. Like 30 minutes drive.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking about, I don't know, Eastern Hammanskraal. Is it far?
Which one? Which side?
Pretoria Eastern Hammanskraal.
Pretoria East. Lona, it's a little bit.
Okay, then I don't know Pretoria.
No. It's almost the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
So you were traveling from north to Hammanskraal.
To Hammanskraal, to and fro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we stayed there, and then that's when after 4 years, that's when within that 4 year he tlo fela ke gele gore o ntsha o patella mahadi la bofelo.
Okay.
A kereke installment.
Na go tshwere ka.
So I tlo patella mahadi la bofelo re sana le ngwana mo one by then. So I was so excited gore still we are going to another level. My family is happy gore ngwana re no nyalehile.
Yes.
And trust you me, I was excited. Yeah. So after patela lobola, then I fell pregnant. And by then, get the twin boys.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I was like, ooh. Spanish so gets a heel, you know. So I felt pregnant with twins, and then we relocated to Midrand.
Yeah.
That's when I also changed job from working in government to private hospital.
Yeah.
Because I was pursuing my career as well, getting the experience. Because mostly ICU system.
Okay.
So by then I was still trying to find myself. Or do I like psychiatry? Do I like midwifery? Do I like ICU? So I thought, let me just go to private where I can learn more and more and pursue my career. So yeah, and still, Midrand in dipetlele tse ngata, it's close in Churon, it's close. So that's when I went to private hospital. So yeah. My experience basically is in ICU, both ICU and maternity.
Okay.
Yeah. So psychiatry, it's for me, I took it nekidira like independently, not how I'm getting paid. I was so much interested go counseling, giving emotional support, psychological counseling, spiritual counseling, where I find myself being associated go Steve Biko, Liko Tshwane, where I was given the unit to practice there, to see patients who are psychologically, admitted in that psychiatric unit. So I was just doing it for free through under Hospivision. There's an organization called Hospivision. So that's when I got to know her. I still love. I just give it free. So it comes from the passion from school. You have learned psychiatry. So when say a person is schizophrenic, the person is bipolar, the person there's different types of psychological disorders.
Yeah.
So me being with them, I've learned a lot from them, and that has made me to mature.
Do you maybe think I'm laughing when you're speaking about psychiatry because I'm like, do you maybe think that's why they said you are?
No, I doubt because they don't know. They didn't know. They don't actually know. Psychiatric. But what I love doing with my kids, because me and my kids were so close, they know like everything that I do. That's why I'm saying that I love youth, I love kids, I love them to know who they are, their destiny, and to know that God is in charge of their lives, and it's good for them to find out who they are at an early age. Yeah. So with my kids, they will go with me. I will say, this is where mommy comes during her spare time. I see these patients, we do counseling, I pray with them and all that. So that is the only part I would say, people knew, like only the kids. Yeah.
Okay. That was just an inside joke, by the way. So you moved to Midrand.
Yeah.
You have your second child.
Yes.
Ufeletsa Magadi, you have your second child. Now Lisainile, are you officially Mrs. Masudubele, or you were before Lifeletsa Mahadi?
Okay. Mrs. Ietsa after Rasaina Mahadi Labi 2.
Okay.
Hasna Fetsopatela Mahadi Labi 2. Then Rasaina officially. Okay. Then we're also planning to do white wedding. Yeah.
Then you now have your second child.
We have our twins.
Your twin boys. Yeah. How is the marriage from when you guys were from the 4 years before you had your other children, before Lifeletsa Magadi? How are the dynamic of the marriage? Husband and wife, Lipela Biang, Libiang. How's the marriage itself?
The marriage, we went through counseling because there were a little bit of misunderstandings there and there. You try to understand that, and I try to understand that. But like basically, like when we like in our situation, there was a point when we tend to agree to disagree. It's a grocer, and he will refer, no, na mama oreka make, and I'm like, no, I prefer Omo.
Yeah.
Then he says no. Mama what the so. And I'm like, no, I can't go for this color. I love this color. It works well for the house. So that's when we had a challenge. Yeah, so we were much affected. Family from his side, because remember the Bible says the father, the husband leaves the parents.
Yeah.
So to me, during that 4 years. During that 4 years of first marriage, because they were so much involved. They wanted to know rirang he re hola tšhelete hae must be on the table, sleep tsa gore o hodile bokae, pay slip gore o hodile bokae, what is it, the budget ya rona e tsamaya byang and all that, so it was a little bit disturbing on my side because I couldn't exercise my authority as a wife, and I felt intimidated with that. So I tried to explain this and that to him, to a point where we went to counseling. We went for psychological professional psychologists where they explained to us Raventa auto, no, the marriage so to a point where we finally agreed. But those were smaller things that can be fixed because end up we both make peace. Okay, fine, way of going forward, this is how we're gonna do it, our salaries is between me and you. We work for our family, whatever your family need, whatever my family need, then we'll contribute. We'll see how we can help them. Because I'm one person. I love helping. So even if there's crisis go happen, I would definitely say, okay, take from whatever that we have and then you can give to them.
So you guys had a joint account or no discuss a budget or okay, why it's on this much, this much. We're going to do this with the money, or you had like a joint account where all the salaries
no.
Oh, you didn't have joint account?
No.
But why I'm asking about the issues of your marriage is that, and when you are relating them to me, for the first 4 years, so it's just normal. I would say normal marriage issues, marriage dynamics, and you move past that, libashapo. You get married officially, you sign, you've got the second child. You are now in mid-rent. How's the marriage now as you are transitioning from one child, 2 children, now going into the second phase of your marriage as officially married?
It was good. I would say it was good. Both me and him, as a couple. Yeah. So I would say that I did enjoy during that time. Yeah.
So when do you now start having issues in your marriage? When do now you start having issues? So when do you now starting to see like the real cracks in your marriage?
Okay. It happened when my ex-husband Atola from Nabereka company, then salary higher escalator, obviously.
Okay.
Then I wanna hore obatla the contract, by independent business wise.
Okay.
Then from Musebetsi wa high outlogela. So during that time, already necessarily bond, really about to get a bond house. So before we got a bond house, kana kwenale permanently employed. And then from then, that's when I told me, I don't know, what, business deal, I want to try this, I want to try that, I want to work for my family, this, and I thought, okay, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then the challenge that I met there, when he got paid, salary, remember where he's no longer getting salary from work. Now he's getting the deal, the contract. Yes. So he comes, so he comes to me, you know what, ke bona ke le Zuma in the future. And I'm like, I'm sorry to say that name.
Yes. Well, the president.
And I'm like, what? That time I'm busy dishing out, kitchen. So what do you mean? I don't know. And I'm like, kanjani, because me and you remember we are married, customary marriage
Civil.
Yes, civil. We are not allowed to have another wife. So I know myself as one, and I can't share you with any woman, and you can't share me with any man. So I don't feel comfortable with that. Then that thing, I bring out the red flag, very serious, on a serious note.
Wait, I was cooking. So Motu randomly on a random dinner table, Kenya go Zuma. Prior to that, are you seeing signs of him cheating?
Yeah, he was cheating a lot.
But why you haven't mentioned, or it was not a big deal for you? Because when I asked about the marital issues, you only mentioned the other ones that I was like, okay, it's just normal marriage dynamics. The cheating part, wasn't it a problem for you?
Okay, it was a problem, but we managed to resolve some of the things. Because I remember when we had twins, after the twins, Nana li di affair ko mmerekong, a data di senior tsa hae, going business trips ko mmerekong. When I find out gore na motho na kana bookile le somebody ko mmerekong, and 10 years older than him, and I'm like, what? And that drained our marriage. That really started to make me cry inside and feel like, what is it that I'm lacking, or what is it that I can't do that, he's old. And from then, he started not even sleeping like at home. Like, he would definitely say every 2 weeks, there's a business trip. And I would trust him. But when he comes back, to my surprise, sexually, oops.
Sort of a man that has been away from his wife for that long.
Yes.
So
ngabegezela ukuthi, you know what? They ba honile when you get married. Gore bare monna ke selepe. They always yeah, that's what they told me when I got married. Or our monna ke selepe. So to my surprise, ka bona hore this thing is deep. And it's getting deep, to a point where when I approach him now, when before I'm Zuma. So by then we were having 3 kids. So the twins were like less than a year, I would say 6 months or so. Yeah. So mara this man no man watch that, and you definitely know, like the hempeta, you will see the red lipsticks, perfumes, women perfumes and all that in the pockets, and I'm like, you know what, Lina tata too much, so let me not go thorough deep into his stuff.
That's what we do. I was to find out why gaslight or maybe I shouldn't do this because if I didn't do this I wouldn't have known.
So and sometimes I would not even approach him. I would just cry behind closed doors and think, okay, Kokie, so it's gonna be okay. Just pray for him, cover him, pray for your husband, pray for your, when you get motivation from married women who have been there for many years. I've went through this and this is how I overcame. And I thought, okay, it means prayer works. Yeah. So that's when I said, okay, God, it's me and you now. So I'm gonna pray for him. By then I started prayed for my marriage, Nah, I can't. I don't. Your word says, really true,
Nobody else.
Nobody else. So it went to a point it was just too much because the influence that he got. Background wise, he had friends.
Yeah.
From high school, they used to be together. So that was for me, I would say it was a bit of peer pressure on his side because he would do the same things that they were doing.
Yeah.
So he would want to exercise that, and then by then they were not married.
I hear you.
So every now and then, like Maya, aya budi partying I don't go with him. Sometimes I go. Sometimes batlotsa maliwane, and ekidi parties like when you get there, it like nearly mix masala.
Yeah. It was a married man living like a single man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Living with single people as well.
Yeah. I feel like I neglect the family. I neglect my own needs.
Yeah.
The kids' need, because there was a point when we discussed, me and him, okay, fine, since we have kids now and we're nalineni. So our plan actually happened after our 4th child, where we planned, okay, and I don't know, you can stay at home, get our maintainer, and I'll give you half of your salary. And I'll give you half of your salary. Take care of the kids.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, it's fine. Then I will definitely make sure that, who clinic amontlong, the porta Heidi Shapo, and Liana Haya Miracle, the porta Heidi clean, whatever that he needs is there. And I will go to school, drive the kids to school.
Yeah.
Literally, I became a driver.
Yeah.
So, fruki sabana skolo, ngebabusa in the afternoon, ngeba teacher the homework. I was very much committed into that in a way that I even put my career aside. I remember I was doing my specialty, University of Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Then, for that 6 months, first semester, then katswa, because I was, the pressure was just too much on me. Plus knowing the fourth child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it made sense for the family. Like when he said, it was just making sense for you to be a natural, to take care of the family. You just did not know that you were shooting yourself on the foot by actually being a stay-at-home. Anyway, dinner table, I want to be a Zuma. And what do you say? Like, didn't sign up for that.
Yo, appetite taka ya tsamaya same time. Appetite taka ya tsamaya same time. And ka mmolella straight 99 hore no, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it in Zulu, stembu or
Yes.
what. I said no, I can't. Then ampolella hore it's either I take it or leave it.
Yeah. Nyaka.
Then ka ipotsa hore wa dlala wa joke. Then that's when I saw his true colors. Robalana le banyana ba bangata ngata like
Uba bona kae wena?
In a month. Like I can have
In a month, uba ummalla ummona kae?
Robale high. Can you remember every day? Like from then has not already contract. That's when things started getting worse.
Yeah.
Because utomilo krachalete and even the money that he gets, I don't even know how much it is. I just know hore the ex-husband wa bereka una le contract, but I don't know how much he's getting. Na ke tla no ba surprised no ratsamaka ka business ra ka okay fine, it's fine. Oya go when he comes back for me to find out, because then I was a housewife.
Yeah.
So I would do his clothes. When I do his clothes, ke reka mo pocketing. And remember hore then hana chelete ha tlo tsamaya.
Yeah.
Every week, like he would go. Moharabeke, if he doesn't go, he goes somewhere. He's not there for like 2 days. Sure. Moharabeke. So I will literally see him maybe once or twice a week. But yeah. So I would say habuwa ke bona di receipt ka mo pocketeng ya hae. He ke lebella mo like bona breakfast 2,000. Where? Devon Hotel Inn. What? Sinning happy weekend day. Kalibella Cubana. My goodness. Then I decided to check the phone. Hekelebella phone wa hae ke bona hore hey, something is something here. What's up? This lady, but I never actually interacted le ngwanyana o wa chitanga yena. I had to deal with him, not the lady.
Yeah.
And that's how I approached it. So ka bona hore ha isa le ngwanyana o mo wane fela. So ebe ho tlamele hore I'm uncomfortable now. Ka mmolela hore mara look, you don't sleep with me. You don't have sex with me. The whole month we sleep on the same bed.
Yeah.
O sheba kwa ke sheba kwa.
Yeah.
And you're forever not at home. So how do you want us to solve this thing? Because I already picked up horo wa cheater and cheating ya how you don't want to stop. He confessed. I don't know. Yes, I'm still going to continue with cheating. And then the ex-husband started to be violent. Started to be physically. Kore heke mo krea a cheater. Kore like that thing je. Ukra maybe I remember the other time antwere mo kama molala ampia kwa. Ampeta mo pele bana. Re gogagogana ka mo ntlong. Kana nene ya eteng bana tshentse fru ba ye sekolong. Ya bethiwa.
Like seriously, like
yes. I remember even doing protection order. You
can't question me.
Yeah, you can't question me. I started physically abusive. And then emotionally, I started to change. You did your degree, what, not what. I started so ka bona hore mara this person I sa le motho o ke mo itseng o ke mo nyetseng because now it's a physical abuse, it's emotionally draining, it's emotional abuse as well,
sexual abuse,
okay,
not sexual abuse.
My rights are denied.
Yes.
And even sexual, I would say sexually sometimes I had clap during the night, I would just run away from the bedroom because I approached it in the first place, it didn't work. Look, you're sleeping with different women, what is the solution to that? He never came with a solution. So, Nakar, you know what? I don't want to get malweights. So, when he comes from home, I would definitely go to the children's room
and sleep
to my kids, or boys or the girl, because we had 3-bedroom house. So, I would sleep there, and then he would fetch me,
At like 3 a.m. But
that didn't happen too often.
Yeah,
mostly I would say physical abuse and emotional abuse. That was the most horrible thing.
I was Kokie, heba go beta mola. Are you just crying? Because you see, as mothers, we always think about our children. Are you like shouting, or you are just ka mogare or bana ba ska utlwa ba nchapa or ba nchapela mo pele ga bana?
Bana, mo pele ga bana. The kids were so young and they saw everything. Ke shapiwa and then ke a high. Tsamaya le bana. Gwa liwa. Family ya bitsiwa. Hey, come and solve this, come and solve that. Yeah, solve you, but still not convincing enough.
Yeah.
When we come back again. Yeah, so ya tswela pele taba ya hae ya go shapa. But the only thing that kept him from doing that after then was the protection order.
Okay.
From police station.
So the protection order, but you stay together, or no?
We stay together.
So what does that mean? A protection order when you stay together?
Meaning hore ha kan shapa, batlo mo tswalela.
So ki yone mo direlo a stop.
Yeah.
Did you know the person is violent?
I didn't. I know him. I knew him as a sweet person. I don't want to lie. I knew him as a sweet person. I didn't know the other side of him.
Sure.
I didn't.
And it came after so many years.
Yeah, it came out after the second pregnancy. Kuti this person was sharper.
Sure.
I would say after 4 years. Ke mo tseba. Ko na ke tseba gore motho kana wa sharper, wa mpeta. Yo, tibang.
Sure.
To a point where I would fight him back. Yeah, because I wouldn't. Yeah, because like I get nantwants. So I will try to fight back. But because he's a man, obviously, So I thought, more I can't get away with this thing. Rather get protection order, get the parents to address this thing. That's how I finally.
During the family meetings, what will be his reasons for abusing you or for cheating, all these things that he's doing in the marriage? What will be his response to the parents?
O tlano re koketso nantshwenya ira 1 2 3 then peacefully so, because the parents ba nya go reconcile the relationship. But okay, no, resolve ile mara ya utlwisisa o tlholo wira ntwe so. I was trying to shapa mosadi in this and that. So yeah, solve her from then.
I was Kokie, I want to us to just address this thing, as married women and family meetings.
Yes.
I personally has never had I've been married for 7 years. I've never had a family meeting where I tell my parents, their parents, and it's because I don't think it will ever help me.
Okay.
I just don't think it will help me. If my husband is cheating, if my husband decide to do what will my parents do? What will his parents do? But I know that a lot of people do that. When I, as somebody that went through it, and this is me now speaking to you guys as well, women watching this, wives watching this, what do you think? Do you think family meetings are important?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember that when you get married to your husband, you are also getting married to the family. So habale kopanta, they have to know as well, hona challenge. And then for me to approach the challenge, I can't take it in the house. That's when I bring both families together. I address my issues, then we can see hore solution in. If they can't help, then we go for counseling. If the counseling still can't help, then that's where the problem is. And during that kopano ya batsadi from side la highly side la, if we fail, we've got uncles.
Yeah.
We can call uncles from both sides la side the high.
Also, the family meetings is not the uncles. I'm thinking it's like everybody from my household and from oreki mama kal papa ka maybe le mama ka le papa ka first.
It's been like for us it happened like this.
All right.
Yes.
Then from there.
So my advice ko gore ho na le bodi uncle as well. They also need to be involved.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember gore ba re nyadise. Ba re kopantse ke bona. So ho na le di issue. Imagine if I come to my uncle and say I'm getting divorced. How kanjani kokezo? You never said anything. We never knew that we had problems in the relationship. Then what am I going to say?
I hear you.
Because in the first place, I brought them. I say, hey, I've got a man. I'm getting married. Calm to saying,
Yeah.
And I celebrated, they witnessed the day. So why should I leave them aside? Okay, there are certain things that you can keep away from the family. So, like as a woman, you would not like I wouldn't want my mom to know makwa amangata ka my husband. I wouldn't complain a lot to my mom. Tse ding tse ka di fitlha, you know, ke lela mo ko kamoreng, di keledi tsa ka di fella ko kamoreng. Nobody knows.
I hear you. I hear you. I haven't seen it like that. For me, and that's why this is a conversation now that we are starting. Hore, yes, bo malome ba nyadishitse ba dirileng, but within me being in the marriage, I already know. I know my in-laws, and my husband knows his in-laws, which is my family. You know, probably maybe what's about maybe ba utlwella nna fela.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And maybe nna ke re rarabo, he's maybe a breadwinner. You know, I just feel family meetings enables more abuse. Like, I don't know, but I hear where you are coming from. But for me, I don't take it like I want to hide like my husband's weaknesses to my parents. Like, it's just that I don't think my parents can really help me. I think my husband, should be able to change. Like, I just don't think my mom or my mother-in-law can speak to my husband and he changes. That's just my thinking about the family. I'm like, dude, what are we going to be doing there?
Yeah.
Because if you want to change, you will change. I feel that it just enables mutola. And you know how our parents are. No, when we get back home, the very same thing will continue.
It continues.
Anyway,
exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
but I hear what you are saying, that
protocol, observed.
Yes, I guess so. Hey, but for me, I just
No, with me, that bridge.
Yeah.
That is the time I start about the contract day, abali chelete. So family abali this attitude thing.
Yeah.
So bampa another side of them.
Yeah, wabona gore.
Kawana hore mo okare banong re loela monna o I don't know how to call it, you know. And lena ke bona hore ha sa tlhola aba sa tlhola ba mamela bothata ba lebeletse hore he's now providing for them, he's doing 1 2 3 for them, you know. So I don't have a foothold mo bona or I can cry mo bona ba chenchitse because wa ba thusa ka chelete e leng hore le nna self hampe yona
actually problem wena.
Yes. Yeah, so when they were satisfied ka gore we've got money, utlisa chelete o reketse dikoloi 1 2 3.
Dikoloi?
Yes, dikoloi without discussing with me as his wife. So that happened during the marriage.
Yeah. Sure. So now you are finding out the worst now. You are in it. I was Kokie and you are a housewife. Or does the CV are you now there? Because now you are financially dependent on this person.
Yeah.
Financially, how are you? How will be question financially?
Okay. After then, remember Rabalengwana wa Bufelo. Yeah, our 4th child. So ngwana ha tlo fitla na stlhola ali too much mo tsela tsa o sharp because na phela a tsamaya a sa nne hae a robala go ho atla maybe once a week asa na sa robale, and if he has to come
once a week, right?
Yes,
sure.
If he has to come home, he definitely comes around 2, then he bath 5 or 4:30, 4:30 or 5, then he leaves.
Sure.
Ka diaparo I'm going to my mother's place for the weekend.
Okay. So now to spend the weekend dry. Single man.
And then that time, okay, there was no longer physical abuse. Yeah. So then when our 4th child was almost a month.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing Chita was just too much. Different women, lots and lots of them. To a point now, okay, what's my weekend? Urile oya Deben. So here in Deben haye urile uwa on Sunday. Usamile Friday. So ke motsa kere Sunday ka mo check, but I could see gore ke motho eleng hore every year na tsama Deben July.
Okay.
Yeah, little high. No.
Okay.
And to the funniest part, I remember the last time when he went there, because the past 2 years and then I did the July. So ke suspect or something is something. No, no. I guess kona halitaba how this year. Every year you go for the July and then nake sala lebana and we become broke. Opalla ko patela metsi mabone. We start re sala ko morao ka di renta ka bond ko patela mortgage. So that time go irahala hore okay a tsamaye ne. So ka Sunday eho ha tshantse a khutle ha boe o mpotsa hore I'll come back on Monday. Sure. Ka Monday. Okay, fine. Just show me where you are. A lahla site a ira video call. Eleng hore there's a mirror, like that mirror where it reflects back. Yes. So ha it's a video call. I see a woman on the bed, amarula, the brutal mola. That lady samarazo kamola le underwear ashala kuch. And then before the lady I could see the lady. Umpontitse room ale moyon. I'm not cheating waban. Room aga ash kamola di metil. So umponta room number ele mo the door go dim hore ke be sure hore hey this man all right. So he goes back to inside. When he goes back, that's when his phone was reflecting on the mirror. So on the mirror I could see a woman running like to the bathroom, ka underwear. God, what? I never said anything. I kept quiet. I get about room number. I drove. I asked my sister, call my sister. Sister, can you please come? 3 kids. The youngest unaliquid. I'm still breastfeeding. Can you please come? There's something that I need to attend very urgently. I've been getting this guy, resolver. This time, I'm just tired. I just need a physical proof. And that thing will cover me why in the marriage if he's not willing to change. Then I went there.
Why can't Deben?
Deben, I drove.
From Joburg?
4 hours. It took me 4 hours. From Centurion. Yeah. I drove 4 hours and mind you,
yeah.
I remember I was left with only 600 rands.
Yeah.
Gary, you know what, God, you'll provide when I come back. I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely because I know where he is,
he
will make sure that I come back because he won't come back alone.
Yes.
Yeah. That day I was so angry. I felt like taking a brick or a knife or I was so angry like hey he fitla kwa kenya go khosa KO sick kenya go tlhakatlhakantsha motho like yay. I'm still wearing a ring by then.
1 month child in the car.
1 month. The child ke moshale my sister.
Yes.
So my sister, calm down please. Tloela ditena tseo tsa I really applaud her for that.
Yes.
I applaud her for that. So please.
Tamaya Mara, calm down.
Tamaya, calm down, So Maruma Fatsi.
No, I don't believe my fellow.
So I went there. So his car is personalized.
Yes.
So I give it like I got a great shot. Then I parked outside. I went inside nearly around 1 o'clock after midnight.
Kokie.
Yes, 1 year mat. Go reception. Ke kopa Mr. Sorenso. Mare uko room mama. Kare ke kopa le mo founele. Pero no, o bookile le wife ya hae. Kare what is this? Kare I'm wearing the ring, so I'm the wife.
Yes.
Then they called the room.
Yes.
They were so like drama. Like, ga ba mo founela amakala thata. Ufitlhile.
Stella sela saka. Sekatla mo.
And unchile 600.
Yes.
So he never expected our drive,
Yes, petrol itsakai.
Little toll gate, So ka ba feletsa ba mpotsa hore no, mogaya re no a ka se khone hore a dumelle hore o atswele kwa ntle or wena o tsene. So you rather go out because he paid already. I was like, okay, I'll just wait in the car. Where can I go? It's midnight. The ex-husband is there with a woman. There's no way I can leave. I want to confront both of them.
Yes. Kinaka bampone.
Bampone hore ke a ba bona. Le ena khono mpotsa hore ho irahala. Went to the car. A ka robala. Just elevated my legs there. I just expected him to come back to the car. I tried to call him. He's not picking up my calls.
Oh my God.
Switch the phone off. I tried to call many a times. He's not picking up any call. Then after 2 hours, I guess that is the time prepare Then that lady left a couple past 5. From 1 o'clock, remember, from 1 o'clock until 5. You know what? Pila this thing retla solve. Pila retla solve. Moho and then retla boledi sana pila go high. So I'm waiting for him.
He does not know you are outside.
He knows. Because I can't go. We know you need to resolve the issue. Okay. It's fine. Retla solve this thing go high. Got no problem, but I'm still waiting for you. Kadula kamkoloi. Then ngonyanola atswa. Bam mele kubo shuttle. Those cars from airport.
The shuttle.
Yes. Can I come shuttling? Ka speed. Anyway, I'm not gonna run after her. Motoke monyagang ashuli. Yes. So he must be answerable.
Sure.
So kamakrea moho physically.
Yeah.
And then when we got home, from then nase ana le pride ile ya hore hana ho apologize hore I'm sorry for what happened. I want to restore the marriage because I would keep on asking him every time when he cheats, do you want this thing to work? Are you ready for this? Do you want this marriage to go forward? Because I can't take it anymore. I can't. Then we are go high actually. We apologize ko mewaka. Mewaka situation is like this and that. The husband came, apologized, he said 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I said, okay. So next month. Then he comes back. Kinto happy. Kinto. And then same week, remember we go high, ne? Ayo kopela tshwara lo ko mewaka.
Yeah.
Mo like expectang hore re tlo boledisana hantle. Aowa. Motho o re arena o broke hana chelete. Remember hore re wile morago at sala petrol and all the trasalana morago. We came back home. Ba bo tlherasalana morago.
Yeah.
So the most amazing part elong hore e magaditse ka yena. Elong hore like I was like, is he really kurepelo ha e reng, like because ha fitla that weekend umbotsa re chomi ha ya birthday. Ke re okay, chomi ha ya birthday. So I don't know, I'm going there. Ka re banun chelete hape imbalance. Dilo di teng ka montlong. School fees tsa bana di a kolota.
Ka mo motho ke le kutsumela.
I don't have money, contracts are di a patela. Then to my surprise, that day before Azamaya, it was during the week, before Azamaya, kanga koloi ya hai, kisa bana skolo.
Yeah.
Kisa bana skolo ngiba driver to school. When I opened the car, the boot, ke thola diaparo tsa ho tura. The belt ya bo 2.9, skipper tsa bo 1.8. Tse dimpsha. Buruku tsa mabitso.
Yeah.
Yes. When I look at it, like plus minus 10,000 estimation
on those clothes.
What if it's like butung? And I'm like, what's going on here? Kadishia kamko. Then kadidimala. Then he says to me, I'm going home. Shumekaya birthday. From high school, the same friends, but the same influence. And I said, okay, it's fine. You can go. He went to the party. Then the wife, by then Chomi hai selanyala. So wife wa Chomi hai wan phone. Hi Chomi, hape mene kwa nesetse ba no hona le that bridge lane ba khawhana. So like we were communicating actually. We had
bits of the same faith.
Yeah, so umpolella re mona hape mothola wa birthday ya wena wa tla na ke re mang like ko kae where. Then she gave me details. Then I said okay, I'm gonna drive there. Kapara pijama le gauno ka bo fatuku. Yes, ka bo fatuku kapara pijama le gown. Car I want to go there. I went there. Ha ke fitla okay, nase aware hore I'm coming. So ke bona chomi ha ke re mona hape ngwana wa lwala. Ke kopela o lata monna ka mola because ke sentse ke ngwana sepetlele. A ke re le yana o na le that thing ya gore o apere di-pyjama so she wouldn't just come. Umathateng. You know? So I couldn't explain to him hore, hey, what? Because I got the story hore the men, basadi ka mola banyana, what.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just want to see the whole drama.
Yes. Ke bogele monna wa ka living his life.
Yes. And I can remember o rile hana chelete. So diaparo tsela tsa di fitlhileng ko butung o di apere.
Yes.
When I got there, a different person.
Ke mpotse o fitlhe wa dira ngwana.
And then that place ho tsena mo yona ha o no tsena fela go tsena batho ba na le chelete go dimo. Hi. So ha ke tsena mo le hore ke kry access. Lucky enough ke kry le tšhomo ya hae montle ko parking ga please ke kopa o tsena ngwana wa lwala. Otherwise ne nka se khone tsena.
Yes.
Then he says to me, go in. Yes. I will let security ka tsena. He ke tsena monno jile ka we e leng hore ke bone go butung.
Yebo.
Evident enough.
Yeah.
Ashu una le ngwanyana.
Yes.
But they just walk around. We met like this. Ka mo shebella ke apere di pyjama.
Kokie.
Lip gown.
Yes.
Le tuku. Ka mo lebella ka hi. Never said anything. Passed le ngwanyana. O mmona hore o tshwara ke stress. Ka re good. I'm gonna sit down on the table. I'm joining the party. And then really, I just said, I want to join the party.
Partying.
Yes, because remember,
this is
and then now,
this is number 2.
Yes, God, I want to join the party. I sat there on the table. The party goes in Sunnyside, somewhere in Sunnyside. Kadula hate, Kadula, I waited for him actually to come and explain to me, hey, you know what? Let's talk outside. He ignored me like he doesn't know me.
And continue to party. Hi guys. I. But when at least nearly tick, ke mmone gape.
Yes. And ona le banyana. Ke bolela ka motho le gore ona le banyana, like ona le ngwanyana.
Yeah.
Yes, ona le ngwanyana.
Ngwanyana o yena ha o itse.
Bana le tafola bona kwale.
Wena o go tafoleng ya go le one.
Nna ke go tafoleng ya ga ke le one. Ba mpotsa, "Ma'am, o batla ro 7 ha o jive nyana bathong gaono di tshai ngo bona." Batho ba maketse ka mo partying bano. Now dilo di turn around. Ba lebeletse nna kaofela hore people who are drunk, they always make fun of you and all that. So I pointed along hore ke mmotsa hore mona, you know, he never said anything. Ampetisa moya, and I said I'm not gonna fight him in front of people. I left. Same time when I left, he never came home. So my ex-husband didn't this dramatic thing. Even when I caught him, he doesn't, because I actually wanted to make him aware that, look, I see what you're doing. Do you apologize? Do you want this marriage to work?
Remorse.
No remorse.
Yeah.
No sorry.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Yeah. To a point along where I said, it's fine. You know what? This thing, like haibereki, na aksatlhole ke khona, and ke kwele from your workplace, Deben, basadi ka moka, I can't.
Yeah.
And now you told me about Zuma, the being you wanna be Zuma.
So
Zuma,
this is you.
Yeah. So you meaning that you want plenty wives. So I can't. So I asked him, do you want this marriage to work? He said, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so whether you want to stay in the marriage or you want to leave. And ukila wana motho asare sorry hore ke rile ntwe so ke cheatile azanga bolela anything.
E go be go khoneng kwa we decided.
Yes. Yes, and it's very, very painful because kana go wa ke mochiti.
And you are still you are still willing or hakare askise mosadi wa ka wa itsekeng bantoile, you would take it, but he's not doing any of that.
He's not doing any of that. And he's actually enjoying doing it. then hwatlela ditaba everywhere go Themba.
Yeah.
Hey, re bone mosadi a so and so a tlile ka di-pijama ma di-pijama ko phatsing.
Do you think though, now is that inside joke comes back, do you think those things are the things that makes people think that Nakwebare wagafa?
No, that's a long time story.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
motho na shile mosadi le bana mosadi o tlile ka di-pijama, hey, drama. So can you imagine, by then you would think he would want to change because of the exposure and le batho ba itse, but it doesn't. What do you do in that situation? And that's what I asked myself. I said, no, I can't. I'm still a woman. I feel there's a man who can enjoy me as well. So to me, I'm like, you know what? I've got a choice in the marriage. Remember that time we've got 4 cars.
Yeah.
2 expensive ones and the other ones were just ordinary cars. So I thought, and then we bought a bond house by then, nearly an upstairs house with 3 bedroom, with our own yard in a parking townhouse.
Townhouse.
Yeah. So can you see the environment, how beautiful it is?
Like
the setup, it's beautiful. Perfect for a family.
Yeah.
The children are safe inside. Lina Esmosadi, you know, but I decided, Gary, you know what? This house, the cars, they can't give me the joy, or they can't replace a husband.
They are not worth it at the end of the day.
Exactly. Then I sat down with myself. Then I prayed, I said, God, you can make this marriage work. If you're not, it's not going to work. If it's your will for it to work, let it be. If it's not, let me live it. Then kakra peace of living the marriage.
Wow.
Katola that peace, you know what, I can't take this anymore. But before I did that, during that time when I was praying, because I remember I took a weekend off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just to go and seek the face of the Lord and pray. I went for fasting, and again, you know what, God, I feel while we're busy with the answer, I'm still waiting. I rather go and work.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep myself busy with my salary, and da-da-da-da-da. Yana ke tla motlohela the way I ran dilo ka teng. To my surprise, Sunday, okay, kakra feedback, ne se ka pletse mmereko. So kakra feedback from another private hospital ko Midrand. Kakra feedback, hey, rotse re permanent.
Wow.
So I was so excited. On Sunday, ke mmolela hore ke krile mmereko, and I'm so excited about the opportunity. How? Okay, sharp as a mon. No excitement, no nothing.
Yeah.
Then through kabo 5-4 ke a tsoga ke a tlhapa ke nna o la ke a tlhapa le ena wa tlhapa, but before nna ke apara I make sure hore o nketelela ko pele. Yeah, like he planned his thing, his game.
Okay.
Then are kopa ong ainele nenu teng ka montlong le bana, then ke nna o la ke a aina. Kanti he goes in my bag, takes my wallet, takes the car keys. Then he leaves. Ha fetsa apara diaparo tsa hae nje ke fetsa mo ainela a shule wa tsama. Then ke 10 ya ka now, I have to leave. Ke laela bana beke how spachi chelete. Then the kids are koloi, how koloi e bulehile. Where are the keys? Mutho gone. That's when I realized this guy ha wa tlo bona ke bereka. Because there was no excitement from him where I'm going to work. And secondly, why does he take my car keys? And, you know, so I thought, this is definitely not going to work. I'm going home. I remember I left the house, got uniform, because I was supposed to go to a new work. I get a phone, go like, I get to work direct. And what's about go complexing. It's so difficult to because I was used to driving. I get to taxi na meliwa ko kae. Lotsa di Uber a ka di tloela. Ke nna o le ke tsamaya ka maoto. Ke tswa ka mo complexing, which is like 20 minutes walk.
Sure.
Went outside, ke batla taxi, ka khopela di tšhelete, khopela tšhelete ona mela ke na le bothata. Thuseng bathong. Ka botsana ni hore I'm coming back.
Wow.
Just ikhutseng okay fine. Ke nna o le ka tsamaya ka ya hae. That's when I left the marriage.
Like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Sure. And you know how women rabegezela, one thing about us, will stretch everything. If ba re phone ke nywa ka mara rice re tlo ithinta ra dirang, you don't even tswetse re direng. Because from your story I'm getting that after all those bad things, you still said, you know what, maybe let me find my feet and work and leave him to live his life.
Yes.
And we live in the same house, it's fine. I will just, and he still took that away from you as well. Wow. Sure. So you go home, you were like, I'm done. Like, that means Nanje, that means my life is a misery. I can't work. He's just living his life.
He's just cheating everywhere.
Then you go to your house.
Then I give it mama, my uncles, but hey, we are up to here.
Enough is enough.
We can't even solve your problems.
Yeah.
But if you want, Mama Ara, if you want, then organizally bako habona. Rabona ho resolve it. And by then I'm like, I can't anymore. This is just too much.
I've tried
It's so
everything.
draining. I've tried. Yo, I was out of everything was just exhausted of helping the marriage or
Yes.
be sustained. So during that time, I lost my job, you know, I even called them, guys, I can't come, I've got a serious problem, this, that. I couldn't go the first day. I can't come anymore.
Yeah. Also
So-
emotionally, you're just demoralized.
So during that weekend, I'm at home. So the ex-husband, only girlfriend,
Okay.
brings the girlfriend in our matrimonial home.
A week after you went home. Okay.
That woman stayed in my home. Na harifera konna, cause during the week we communicate bana, cause ke mo hae bo malome tshentse ba tlele go heno. You know, we're still arranging. I don't know, don't worry. Bana hona le nene mo mpya. O lo tsamaile mo tsamaisitse.
Obviously, because batlo
Yeah.
gwara.
Yes. So hona le nene o mo mpya. Hona le nene o mo mpya. And then funny enough, during the week, naka kra satisfaction or motho ona le neni, then ka ipotsa o krile ka neni ile monna kanjani, like how are they
Yes.
communicating
Yeah.
in the same house if the woman is not there, le bana, you know. And I thought maybe you know, I just left it like that. So during the week ke kra di call ko sekolong tsa bana. Mommy, can you please come? Your children are not doing well at school and your kids are owing. Please come for the meeting. Went to the meeting. They are not doing well. They give me advices there and there, this and that. Then the books are not signed. They signed initially when the lady came. Because I got to go, you know, in private schools, every day when they give them homework, you must sign as a parent or you acknowledge. So, bam pansa di book, habang pansa di book, ke bona signature, but ke bona mara motho, it looks like motho e leng hore o tseba o kwala. So ke re mara neni ke neni e byang.
Ingwala so. And please, we're not saying nannies don't know how to
Yeah.
write. She's just sharing her narrative with her nanny and the children. Because
No.
and there are nannies that can write, but
No, I'm sorry
hers
about that.
couldn't write. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe because I was getting
Yes.
Yeah.
All of us. And then I'll check out more sign nanny mo.
So I was surprised when they said the books are no longer signed. I started excited in the role of,
Yeah.
you know, staying in the house, you know, as tola up,
So, but then excited how? Because if you mean the nanny, that's why you were are you thinking about the nanny or the girlfriend?
the girlfriend. I can remember
I
how
get all
I'm
excited.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, in the beginning, because I checked the dates. Okay, so then because now put it or no, okay, the book about to study homework.
Oh, and the nanny is the girlfriend.
Yes. Then I left him for a week, for 2 weeks. Then the kids, I need to see the kids. Banabat like a weekend. Then the eldest one, and then how does it work? How is your relationship? ebile o mmisa ka lebitso o tlhapa le daddy ko bathroom o apara towele le daddy o apara towele ba ya ko bathroom ba le two and I'm like okay ebile o apara di-sunglass tse dingwe bana must they explain
it to the T.
and I'm like nene di-sunglass towele and I'm like o robala kae ko kamareng ya hao mami
Nene.
Then I decided, you know what? I'm going to the house. I want to see this nanny. Only to find out it's a lady who dulang from the same township, ko Tempa, almost like 15 minutes away from Kohai. I asked my brother, I can't drive because this is just too much. So I'm pele locks at the lock sets that I had can't unlock.
Sure.
So we change it obviously. These people are saying, what? Because it's my house. I think they saw the lights. Then he went upstairs. Then he was hiding in my daughter's bedroom. Then and then I was like, okay. I jumped the wall.
Yeah. Sure.
Our house had a wall. I mean, it's like a wall. So I asked my brother's friend, I said, Kupa Kokie. Because gate I will lay. Then I took the brick. Bang the door.
Yeah.
Kakarakia.
Yeah.
Again. Mula man leaves the house. Osarisa ngwana ula ka montlong. Then me and the girl our fella bill.
Yeah.
While I was still trying to fix that problem, ke bona mahaile papa hai. And then remember that time, ke nako la kre di contract akere. So o rekile dikoloi, ona le this thing nanketse koloi, my favorite car. It's the best car that I was using. So we isitse ko habo. And again motor I tlise pa sa itlise. And ko habo na bana dikoloi. So when that car comes, when they come driving my car. Haba fitla ko ntlong kwale, instead of them solving the problem, they're just taking pictures.
They're taking you pictures.
Yes.
Being mad obviously in the house.
And then haba solve silo. The ex-husband is there. We are up and down ka montlong so. O tsamaisitse ngwanyana ola.
Yeah.
To the hotel. So, Kare, you know what? This thing is not going to be solved. Not at all. Because alatlela hore le tlo solve mathata ka montlong. Le bona hore ngwanyana o teng ka montlong o nna ka montlong nyaka. And mind you, how I changewa le di bedroom covers, everything is there as I left.
Yeah.
Patsamaya, driving my own car. Ngwanyana ashukamo. Then I was like, my story is like Job now. This story is more Bible. Ke bona fela Job when he lost everything, Then and before then, the funniest part is before then, there was a time when I woke up in the morning. Busy renovate the paving.
Your house.
In my house. Yeah.
So without your knowledge.
Without my knowledge. But Dumela says.
Ooh, like, a visitor in your own house.
In my own house. Dumela says. Hekere ka lebel ke re bathong le biditse ke mang hawa ntate ka montlong o rile re ntshe paving re lokele paving engwe and I'm like this is not gonna work. My car is gone. Heke motso re a ibusa ha ibusi aba ibusi but they've got their own cars and o rekile le tse dingwe hape o ba reketse tse dingwe hape almost 3 cars
bathong
and those cars I don't know them.
Yeah.
Mind you, the other time hotla o reka this other car before a tlotlisa ngwanyana o ka montlong o rekile another car, a big car. Doesn't tell me where I bought a car. Same bed, through heketswa, because the house was having balcony. So kishebella ko ntle ke mara this car mo parking yaka ho etsahalang. Kantore ke le he doesn't say anything. He's using it as if
and
nothing is wrong.
in community of property.
In community of property.
You are always saying wow in your own house, in your own marriage. So Kokie, I want you to, because people will say But I'm glad that you are laying the foundation of your story, because the first thing that when you came online to speak about this, ore bana ba rogana ka bana, like your ex-husband is refusing you access to your children, people, even my thinking was that, how did you leave your kids? You know, what is happening, you know? But because you have laid the foundation, I speak for myself, because you have laid, I now understand your story fully. I am placing myself in your shoes. If I would leave my marital home, I'll most probably leave my children, because it's their home. They are rooted. Let me go and not uproot them.
Yes.
Is that how you left your kids? Because now I understand why these kids were. Because for me, I was like, how did you even leave your kids behind? You know.
Okay.
But with your story, it is what I would do as well. I wouldn't head in chiseta. I will think about not uprooting the kids, because it's their home, their father, then he's there. Let me go, and then we'll decide on the kids, you know. So, yeah, sorry. I was just thinking about that, because I know people will say the same thing, but I understand it because you have laid down the foundation.
So, the kids, that was the first part.
Yeah.
Not the part ya hore o nagana ka bona.
Okay.
Then we were communicating. Then, during that time, ke gopola le hore o feleditse le hore bianong wa tswa from Centurion. I now decided another chapter of his life.
Okay.
I respected that, and I said, you know what?
Which is what, the marital home?
Yeah.
Like, inside the marital home?
Yeah, like we decided ho dula somewhere and whatnot and whatnot. The life ya gae, you know, because on le motho and all that. And I said, you know what?
Is it the same woman?
Yeah.
I mean the nanny.
The nanny who got pregnant later in their relationship.
Okay.
And I thought, you know what? I want a divorce. Then I thought, you know what? These kids, or how are we gonna work it out? Because I was not sure as yet financially what's gonna happen. Because I'm trying to find my foot in Komsebeting. I'm trying. I don't know how I'm gonna maintain the 4 kids.
Yeah.
And now I go high, mama would deal and financially, hey, damn better. So I'm actually depending on him. So I left with the kids.
So you took the kids?
What is it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Ababuele ligationing. You can stay with them. No problem. So, like enough, my grandmother who passed on, the one who helped me get university fees, she passed on, she left the house collocationing. So I told my mom, can I please use the house with the kids in the meantime? Because
I can't pay anything anyway. Yeah.
So I thought, let me just, recover. There's no one staying there. So let me rather stay with my 4 kids. And I patela this transport there were time where they mixed private and public. Because so let me just put them in public. So they went to public, but along the way to private.
Yeah.
So hore ba go private abanka, because nabatla hore ba be close to yena, and then I decided I'm gonna go to court for maintenance.
Okay.
Because you're not giving me anything. You're just paying for school fees. Failure. And school fees I think is and I'm
it's
like
a public school.
And I thought, let me just rather get maintenance, because arna proper plan of going forward financially. They need 1, 2, 3. So I got a maintenance order. That was during that time when I said I want divorce, but the divorce was not finalized as yet.
Yes.
That was just a temporary maintenance.
Yeah.
So I got that temporary maintenance. And then when I got it, I think after 2 months, he said, you know what, which led to the following year. Then he said, okay, but Lisa go private school.
Yeah.
So ngasithole khona patela maintenance. So it's fine. Bana ba tlo dula ko kae. Kana go re busy rekisa ntlo. And I rekisa because I said to him, you know what? I don't need your car. I don't need anything from the house. The house is fine. Ra rekisa ka mkhweleng ka teng. I don't need any car. ka mo tlohetse le dikoloi ka mo tlohela le ntlo eo. Then he's kind of took the kids ba dula kwa habo.
Okay.
But he's not staying there with the kids.
All right.
So private day bana ba le ko yona was not far from our location. It's like 20 minutes drive. So hona le mo ile hore na ba mfounela ba re hey ngwana o ile ko sekolong a ke ro ba tsere. So ba mfounela hore hey ngwana o ile ko sekolong o bobetse re try kra papa a re no ko Limpopo re try kra ntate moholo le kuku ba re no they can't come. And then okay, tell me more. Dilo tsa skolo are they covered? But no, mommy, we think you need to come to school. When I got there, I was, like it brought the worst pain in my heart.
Yeah.
Bana ba le ba cope ba botle. Ba fail like literally like they can't concentrate go classing because they are now separated from their mom. They don't understand what is happening. And then omo uhubet I don't know what ling responsible ka ngwana hore okay are me seng spetlele are mo thuseng ka bleeding or whatever panado or something next batlo hetsi ngwana le bjao. Okay, what's the next step? Then I went to his parents' home where the kids were staying. No, I'm concerned because ke botsa yena before ke go habo. I'm concerned because the buka tsa bana a dia saeniwa. So what's happening? I don't know. That's why I will check. If you no problem. Because I wanted peace. I went to his parents' place. Before I get there, mewa hai watlahella. Gate remote. So she wouldn't allow me inside.
Okay.
The kids will come and then bantebele through the gate.
The gate.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm like, ngwana o ile ko sekolong. Ke kirele complaini and ke kirele complain ya dibuka di signiwe ne ke kopa bona dibuka then I shule o tla le dibuka ke signa dibuka ke le outside.
Oh wow.
So that my kids can ba khona ba ba thuse my mistress ba thuse ba khona ba bona at least I'm consent ba khona pass because I want my kids to pass. Ke a di signa ke a mo fa tsona back. I'm outside the gate. So the treatment was really not nice. It was really not on. From then, that was a red flag, but I was not aware. Guti, this is a red flag of me being separated from my kids.
You were not seeing, Rory. This is the start.
This is a start
of me having alienated.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Then to a point, I decided, you know what? I can't live like this. I obviously want to see my kids and I want to bring the kids back. And then you'll maintain them badulalin. Because you are not there. What's one? Because how do you live you are not or you are not signing books, you don't come to meetings. So now I must come to meeting while I don't stay with the kids. I must sign for something that I don't even understand. Sign a book about the project the most mo parents meeting, you are not there. How is this going to work? Bring the kids back. Brought the kids. I stayed with the kids. Then maintenance was all up. Then hula. To a point then that's when I started having stress or depression. I don't know because I couldn't even go to work. I couldn't figure myself out. I was so stressed. When you go back from being married, we are vacationing. They're used to you driving these big cars. The next thing, you stay at home.
So now the divorce separation, it hits you. It starts to hit you
now. Very bad. Very, very bad. That I didn't even want to see a person. My own kids.
And
because how I relate with them, there was just a minimal contact. Every time when they say, mommy, there's mommy, that.
You're so stressed.
Then, mommy, okay. Then TV, they do their own thing. But at the same time, I'm trying to cover myself for then I try to help where I can. Make sure that everything is in order. Transport, that those are the basic things. But when they leave, the sorrow will just fill my heart. The disappointment will just fill my heart. And I'm like, yo, Kokie, so what have I done? What have you done to yourself? 4 kids now at home, you're not working, Now what's the next step, ke mang a tla jolang le wena ka bana ba ba 4 ke mang monna tla batlang go tsa responsibility eso. And then what about you, like the time that you spend that's my mind now thinking what about you, what's gonna happen to you now, o tla sekolong ba ke start on this pain ka mohare hore but how can I go to school o kila bona go high school we tshwere na I never had sex go sekolong from until matric. I never had any sexual intercourse because I believed in this thing no I will tlapana ko pele so wa itshwarela hore ke batla in future ke kre monna o leng hore o ntshwanetse and re tlo ba le bana together. So that was painful hore motho eleng hore ne ke tshwaretse yena ne ke putsa hore it's a husband ke ena leng hore o mbreakile inside. So those thoughts came coming back to me, and I kept on sleeping and I kept on sleeping. I slept, even when it's hot, very, very hot outside during the day, I'm sleeping.
You were struggling.
I'm sleeping. I don't want to eat. I lost weight by then. Yeah. It took me almost a year, 6 to 8 months, 8 months to 12 months. Then that's when I said, you know what? I can't live like this. I am recovering inside. Yeah. And I don't want to take out the anger or stress at home. So one good thing that I can do is to start working part-time so that I can find my food back on my profession. Then my kids can be able to, because we couldn't get, the maintenance that he was paying was very low. Yeah. So it couldn't cover everything. So I thought, let me try to get my life back. Then I started working part-time, It was not easy though, because you try to concentrate, 1, 2, 3, and you know how high care and ICU, your mind must be mentally ready, sharp, So it was not easy. The first year when I started working part-time, it was a challenge. To a point, I applied for divorce, decree I will say has no separator in 4 years.
Sure.
Yeah. But heke apply it didn't take more. It was like between 2 years, 1 to 2 years in between there.
Yeah.
Then we got the decree. Harakra decree eho raya family advocate, through family advocate raya high court. Now he says he wants the kids. Because I get his maintenance, he has to pay maintenance, so he doesn't want to pay maintenance again.
Because
because now I'm working part-time now. Hey, so I want the kids.
Okay.
Karen, no, we are not going to have the kids. The kids buffet to go school. And mind you give a whole. So why since onyago disorganized or buffet happy. And
I've
how
given
I started,
you the opportunity to stay with them.
Yes.
And this happened, so we can't go there now.
Then I said, you know what? I can't give you the kids. So, raya ko khoto nalena. Family advocate is there, decree a divorce, and then they stipulated, decree a divorce, they stipulated the initial maintenance. Kana maintenance only 4 years, I'll patela the same amount.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a higher next. And again, maintenance was class. And when I claimed more money, because I know only like money, like he's capable.
Yeah.
He would come with excuses, go court, or no, I don't have money. Hey, mind you, after go court, the following day, he comes with a new car.
Yeah.
Go high.
Yeah.
Then I get lunching. And then a new car.
They do na le chelete.
Yes, a new car, big car. And then the market. Hey,
serious cars.
Things are happening here. But kana mabane urile hana chelete go court. Ke maintenance hape. Ka tswa mo yena ka motlohela. Then he continued. So go court when we met with the family advocate and Baira parking kana an interview mobaning. In High Court of Pretoria. So both of us were there. Family advocate, questions, and then they said, no, we don't see a reason why we should give you Papa, we don't see a reason why we should give you the kids. It was his own advocate. It's a woman. Yeah. So I love the the passion that drove him or that drove her, sorry, to look into it, not to be biased.
Yeah.
Like I level fairly so, and
as a mom,
as a woman, and I felt like, wow, this woman, because na kwatilo no mona hore like o kwatilo mara
wena o nyaka o ntshenyetsa nako.
Yeah. And then she said, Papa, no, harofe bana. Me kena atlo tseyang bana. What we need from both of you is to agree. Hore ke mang wena ho tseya the weekend o ka khona tseya bana neng. The school holidays, you also are a parent, so you are entitled to visitation rights. Ba mo tlhalosetsa everything ba re tlhalosetsa kaofela. Which is fair enough. Family advocate o stipulateile hore okay fine go khoto. Final letter, mommy is the custodian, legal custodian, primary custodian of the kids. Papa is given access to the kids every alternative week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he must bring them at this time, at this time. School holidays, Papa is entitled to take the kids during school holidays. Birthdays, but the other time, if I about to spend a half day, and so like a birthday high, he's also entitled. Then Christmas, then New Year, me and him must decide what a Christmas day, and but there it was stated horo obatia rachenchizana this year, yanaki Christmas, na next day Christmas in New Year, just like that. Then we got that letter from court. We both agreed. Kanana Kokie decree a divorce so itlhakane le maintenance, the old maintenance.
Yes.
And itlhakane hape le custody. Yeah. So I have every document. It keeps me, secured. Ke molao hore okay, everything is finalized. Now I'm relaxed. Now there came a point where I got opportunity go Kempton Park. So I relocated. So bana ke ba shia ko hae. I will come more frequently because my mom is not working. So because I'm trying to find a stable place for them. Because when you start, it's not easy. You have to pay rental. We. So I can't do that. Same time, bana ba le ko Hammanskraal. I need to take them to new schools. So I feel comfortable. Okay, it's fine. Ke kopa unke bana.
Okay.
From Hammanskraal.
Udulele
born. I don't feel comfortable ka bana ba le ko Hammanskraal when I will go Kempton Park.
I hear that. Fair.
Said okay. I moved from where I was to 2-bedroom. Of letting.
Is he compensating that?
No.
Okay.
Then I'm working part-time. So kanka bana ka ba batlela dikolo. Dikolo tsa la ke nna ke ba batletseng tsona. And I was so happy because I had an open communication with teacher, and it was almost 10 minutes away from where we were staying. And the place is secured. So I felt it is safe for bana, and I felt it is close to school. Should it happen that maybe abana transport or anything, Uber or even me going there, it's convenient. One doesn't have to travel for many hours.
Which is good because kids are supposed to travel less hours or even walk to school for safety as well.
So they got a transport, bakra skolo, batsena skolo koho, and then I would go for meetings. The father is not there. He can meeting or attend the meeting. This and date, doesn't want to attend the meetings. The school trip is abana, no contribution.
Okay.
But I must make a plan. So I'm like, dude, I've got 4 kids. Need to pay rental, I need to pay electricity, I need to pay water. And hore bana ba for ho tlhatswa uniform abona, like you're literally chelta on against. And I'm working part-time. How do you expect me to cover everything? So there was a time when I lack somewhere, I would ask him, please, can you buy us electricity?
Things that he's not on paper supposed to do, but because Papa and you like, please help us.
Please help. So athusana kweo. And then honna le mathata, like ho statile go ba le mathata along the way. I think after a year ba setse ba thomile tsena go Kempton, ba tsene Kempton Park for years, 3 years, so 3 to 4 years somewhere there. So ho ba le bothata during the following year. Papa stlhola patella bana school fees on time. So bana ba rakiwa ka mo tlaseng ha ba sa patela school fees. They were very strict. They are very strict. But no, ala patela school fees. Bana ngwana wa mfonela. Mami, I'm outside the class. Daddy a patela school fees. Request for me Uber, please. Tsenze bana batle hai. Fonela ko sekolong. Can you please call the responsible parent who's paying the school fees? I literally explained to them my little bit of situation. Haba mo phonela, he's nowhere to be found. Haba mo kreya uko Namibia or outside South Africa.
But then what does that has to do with school fees?
Exactly.
You transact.
Exactly. So that is what they were trying to explain to him. Or you can still send the money even if you're outside. So he came with those excuses. So how woman na nastolo anali that approach right there or communicate a bill. He would come back to me with negative attitude. Are akwata anroha anrohela fela hore bana ba ntsheditswe ko ntle ko tlaseng hore why a sa patela school fees. Pianong o tlebe a nkesa a mpotsa hore hey o tlo nna le mmahao ebile tshwantsotse ko Kempton Park ko o dule le mmahao le bana hey o ka se progress mo bophelong hey you know what things telling hore they brought me little back to how it happened when I left the house because he took the keys from me and I'm like this guy doesn't want me to work. It's like he doesn't want me to progress in life and he said it continuously ka khotlela for bana ba khona patela school fees every time roha I just keep quiet and then the following day he pays school fees bana ba ya sekolong so that lasted for like 2 years so this is abuse.
I'm still enduring the marital abuse even though I'm outside the
marriage. Wow. So why do you want to see me staying with my mother in the same house? And then that time I got a job, permanent job, Honama Kempton Park. I don't know how he knew it. But it's gonna be squandered.
Oh my gosh.
Then it exactly happened how he said. It didn't even last for like a month. Then I tried again, got another permanent job. Same thing happened.
So then, wow. So now you were enduring almost the same a situation. Now you had to continue even though you had ended the marriage.
Just for the sake of the kids' school fees.
Oh, wow. Women, not Mara, we go through a lot, guys. So, Kokie, let's now fast forward to the kids living now. Tell me how the kids now, you now got no access to your children. Let's speak about that.
Okay. Then the final year, elong hore banana ba le ko sekolong was ka December 2023.
Yes.
And then I was supposed to get the school reports. So ko sekolong ba mpotsa hore no, papa ona le 2 months sa patele di school fees tsa bana. So the money that is outstanding is 18,000. We can't give you the reports.
Yeah.
Then I approach him. When I approach him, ke a rohiwa happy. Ke a rohiwa ka rohaka kiwa, you know, and I said, you know what? There's no longer going to be a communication between me and you. You will communicate straight to school because one roh. Kama blocker on my WhatsApp, kama blocker, there was literally no communication. Communication negre hala ko skolon lien. Then I decided, let me go maintenance because before then, because my kids they social media, they check. So they saw many things saying the guy in the relationship, I like, you know, I don't want to go into details, but they like, but why they did asapateli school fees mana apela this luxurious life
in the new relationship.
In the new relationship, even when you go to visit him, we see things like, you know, we're like, yo, patong papa, okazuba the habli babli at 3,000. Well, my school fees is not paid.
Oh,
and worst part, they even tell them this was 3,000.
Okay,
3.5.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? And then Banabara, no. Mommy, they were so heartbroken. Very, very heartbroken.
So now let's just put context for those that are following. So the nanny that was signing your kids thing, it's not the one that
luxurious life.
The luxurious life now. Okay.
No. It's the cousin to her.
Is the cousin to her?
Exactly. She got pregnant and the guy left him while the baby was 1 month. To their cousin.
I cut the cameras. So okay. So they are cousins. So did you know about the nanny relationship did you know about the nanny relationship prior to you seeing them? Did you know that they were dating?
With a cousin?
Yeah.
No. Like this lady is like, she's been there in the picture before Nalenari divorce.
All right.
Yeah, because pictures, I saw them on his pictures somewhere, maybe Facebook, somewhere.
So he's always been there in the background somewhere.
She's always been there.
So they had a child. So it's your 4 children and the nanny
one coming.
The nanny one
plus
coming.
Stepchild is saying, only one among, so only expect.
Wait, now or
no,
then?
No, by then.
So it's your 4 children, the nanny's child.
Yeah, le omong was boyfriend high.
What boyfriend they?
Yeah, it's like the ex-husband to utozingwanyana o kangwano one.
All right. So
na misa skolo ngwanyana ona habereki. So una dependa mo social grants. So na so
all right.
Yeah.
So your ex-husband kibana ba baba fall biologically luo wa the lady who barinkineni, right?
Yes.
So then now, fast forward to now where you are with your story. He's now in a relationship with the cousin wa the nanny.
Yes.
Okay.
Otlohetse the lady kangwana ana lekwedi.
Sure.
To the cousin.
Shapo. Now they're living a luxurious life with a new girlfriend.
Yeah. So the kids are like, Mommy, no. They do. It's not like hakone or patella school fees. This thing you rotoka mo tlaseng e re lapisitse.
Yeah.
Because ra bona dilo mo di social media. And I'm like, no guys, I don't want to follow those things. Ke sa di attend whatever they show me. I say no, keep it to yourself. They'll always come, mommy look. Aeroplane back. I said no guys, don't show me please. But inside I was tearing. To a point where I thought, you know what, he needs to increase the maintenance because ke a khobala. Ke bereka part time, bana ke baba for maintenance only 8 years as I get. What is the point for him to not do for his kids, whereas he can? So that's when I decided maintenance increment.
Yeah.
So bana ba tsamaya ka December. Okay, ha ba tlo tsamaya no setse 2 days for skolo se tswale for December holidays. Then I found out hore Papa koleta 18,000.
Yeah.
And then I they approached him. Hey, otla patela hey ibila hateng. But you can still pay unzulo overseas. You can still pay. Papa no, can't pay. They had to get his father to be accountable
for the school fees.
Yeah, hore. Abba said the valid reason and Abba said tshepise hore o tlo patela because they need money. I need the school reports. Papa tshware matlohela a itse gore a reng lena. Then as no maintenance order itla a ke rile hateng o buditse ko sekolong gore hateng o go overseas. I decided hore I'm going to Hammanskraal police station that same day where I got the maintenance order. Kaya Hammanskraal. Then when I got to the robots close to Hammanskraal where he stays and where I stay, it's not far from where we stay, close to police station. Ke bona koloi ya hae ashile ka mo koloi ke re no oversee here in Hammanskraal.
Yes.
Then I said, you know what? Ka tlhalosetsa policeman o ke mo handetseng maintenance because he needs to sign. Ka sign. Because he needs to sign. Ka mo tlhalosetsa gore ke motho mo bjang o doja go sekolong hanya ko patela. And then he said, okay, ke tlo mo approach her differently. Nka se molele hore it's you who came here. I'm okay. I'm phone.
Okay.
We need to see you in police station. Please come. Didn't tell him why. When he came, he was very shocked. Hore, kana o boletse ko phone ko sekolong hore yana overseas. He can't pay school fees. Then when he comes, like, and then I design a maintenance order tseo adinka. Then school fees seo o spatetse I think 60% or 70% the following day. Got the last day, Escalation se tswalang, but no, we don't allow parents to come now. Ratswalla. Why batlang report like next year. So, curious me, I went back. Ko sekolong ke ba bolela hore Carler o patetse 60% ke kopa di report.
Yeah.
Then engwe re tla bona January.
Yes.
Then they gave me the reports, and I was very happy. And I said, you know what? Now, key issue ya hore hona le outstanding percentage ya school fees. And then now the kids are coming in January. They need to be bought school uniform, stationery. Those things that he agreed he will do go court. Not that he another responsibility. He agreed he was doing that every year. Then I check out, no. Stationery, uniform, school fees is outstanding. Then I'm like, no. Then that time I'm like, what can I do now, Lord? Because, literally. And
they've tried everything.
Yeah, and but I'm happy that report to school fees ke tsore report bana ba pass it. Then the guy that time bana na tsentse ba ya sekolong dikolo di bule nako ya tsamaya. Then dikolo di tsentse di bule that same week.
Where are the kids now? By date?
Yes. Yeah, that's where it happened. That week dikolo di bula ho setse 2 days. So kana ke bolelela le chom ya hae. Chom ya hae ke na I isa message and a middleman ke na ba driving from his place to my place.
All right.
Ena asa tlholatla ko hae ho tla middleman. So middleman o ke re bathong bana ka hore bana ntate o patetse stationery before ke nka bana I need to know hore stationery se patetse school uniform
40% dela.
School fees se patetse na because they won't allow them to go in if it's like that. I don't know, Papa Rulo sotile out everything. I'm like, show me the proof. How? I'm sendela the picture on WhatsApp. Hekele bella, o reketse ngwana le baba shimane 1 le panta 111. Ditlaku o ba reketse and then buruku ke 111. And then and I'm like, okay fine. Hempe tsela adina emblem ko private abanye ke hempe tse dis nang emblem. O rekile 111 for the hempe tsa bona. And I'm like, okay fine. What's gonna happen kataba ya ntwenyo ya stationery because every child on a list ya stationery.
Nothing.
Regular stationery. When I checked on the picture, ki college exercise 2 each, ball pen 1. Ki stationery. And I was like, please go with these kids. I'm not gonna go with these kids to school the following day. Oba tlhalosetse hore stationery sa bana ke eng
because maybe ke nna ke jantšhelete ya stationery.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, go with these kids to school first day le bona ba tla thaba hore our dad is taking us to school. It will make them happy. Ka koloi entle ya mabaibai ya utura. Aba fitla kwa well he agreed.
Yeah.
Aba isa sekolong then ba mo fa list ya stationery. Then that time I got the opportunity to work only permanent part-time. Ba offer shift and I thought shifty man patela it's gonna cover the cost because next to go next patela rent ya December the whole amount and I thought no this is going to cover me for now le rental ya as a mother you will think man how am I going to the electricity matey wow Jesus then I said to him, can you please hold them for a week so that I can work this job?
Yeah.
And then I can patela the outstanding zela komrao, rental ela bumeti and all that. He agreed.
Yeah.
Kandi, that was the time he was taking them away from me. Then during that time, I requested temporary safe care.
Okay.
Go Temba Magistrate Court. It didn't make sense because that is not a legal document. When I look at it, like,
did they call you?
No.
Are they not supposed to? Or how does it go? Temporary safe care. Are they not supposed to call the other mother, the other parent, or whatever?
How I found out? Okay, they're supposed to call me and notify me. Or can you please come to court and discuss this thing?
Yes.
No, okay,
cool.
Authorized, kibona, but agree to whatever. Safe care. So. Surprisingly, January yona kana sensory maintenance court go Kempton Park. When we reached Kempton Park maintenance court, ratsene court utlile lawyer ya hae. So lawyer ya hae are the father cannot pay maintenance because he stays with the kids. He's got temporary safe care. I'm like, what is temporary safe care? I don't understand. Can I see a copy? Wahana monna papa ba no hana ka yona. I don't know. Then that lady what maintenance na Lilena Sorin case. I don't know to the lawyer. I don't know. Bring it. I'm gonna make a copy and I'm gonna give it to her. Kwale ba strict, like, you know, I love how they manage their paperwork and the law thing. Then ampa
the copy.
Heker ka ibala. Copy ela haina mo explainang ka access ya hore ke bona bana byang. And then kabutsa that lady from court hore this thing haina mo state hore ke bona bana byang because aronyo go tshwara bana for 3 months. So how do I see the kids? There's no way it explains hore mama o bana bana name byang. And then stempesela her level ke level la date o se krele ka diskana ko elong hore it was at that time as no maintenance. So already I could see hore mara this doesn't make sense. Date tse a di tlhakana. Then I went back to Temba Magistrate Court. Ke safe care ko pa ntlhalosetse. Ba ntlhalosetsa hore no safe care hore papa nyo go tshwara bana for 3 months. Social worker I read investigations where you're staying because papa feel hore bana they are not safe staying with you and ba feel hore a o tlhokomele bana ka maintenance tšhelete ko tla a regilo tse tshwantseng o di reke what not and papa bona hore no a tshware bana a kgone ba tlhokomela. Kare okay, how do I see the kids? Where does it state hore ke tshwantse ke bone bana byang? But no, you have to apply to see the kids access.
Okay. And when I can also primary custody of the kids. Okay.
Yes. So that's where it started. But then the whole year there was no solution from Temba Magistrate Court.
Banaba how ba boni?
Obvious, bakwa. And during that 3 months when he said temporary, he applied legal custody. That one reached me. Go high. Please come. The father bamfadi summons. I mean, what is it? Like those papers when you sign?
The summons.
Yes.
Yes.
Papa pledged custody. Then I agreed. Then okay, fine, I will come. Kasaina. Then that is fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah, because cotton bidite, so I need to go. Yes. So ho etsahala hore ke be late go court. So ka ba bolella hore I phoned earlier, I think around 10 o'clock, hore I'll be a little bit late. Coming, but I'm on my way.
Yeah.
So they decided hore ba tswelle pele ka yona case e ya custody while I'm not there. And the queue, mind you, is long. Whatever, it was long. So I could see where you can still say, okay, 2 more people come and then the other one will be
waiting for the mother here.
Yes. He was the first one to go in.
Okay.
Because bastata ka bo 10, 9, 9:30, 10. Basimulla ka yena ntse ke ba bolelletse hore I'm on my way. He ke fitla kwa ba mpotsa hore no mama, custody has been given to the father. Ka re ke khopela copy. But our machines are not working. We can't give you a copy. Okay, fine. On that custody, how did you plan it? Is there any family advocate where you discussed? How do I see the kids? And then how is it? Because it's custody ya bana. And
High Court gas overrule ke Magistrate Court.
Yes.
Or di bereka byang guys?
Yes.
Sure. Bara rena copy.
There's no way it states hore tla bona bana byang.
And when a custody copy when they were giving you after the decree, they stipulated the father will do this, the birthdays will do this.
Parental rights.
You know?
Yes.
But on the other side, yours is straight
I'm not
up.
given anything. I don't even know how to see my kids. Bana lien.
Abana the phone.
No. Then, over for district rules, they're not supposed to call me. They work on his condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, abang phone la ba next.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening at school. So, heke boela sekolong ke re kenya go checka bana hore bana ho etsagalang, but you're not allowed. Papa re feel safe care. Ke re safe care do you understand? I remember me and the principal going like this with words. And I said, you know what? I don't understand. I'm the mother of these kids. I need to see their progress. And I also need to be updated about them. What if something happens to my child? What are you going to do? Because it's only the father. Safecare doesn't say that I'm not allowed in the school. But no, Papa really, because he's the one who's paying, he can't allow you in the school premises. And then, it's monitoring who's coming to see the kids. And I go back to Kempton Park. So I don't have access. That day,
Oh my God.
Skolo Savana, Sesibatlingin. And I gave out during that 2 years, they recovered. I like the fact that they recovered from Hufela Hola, Bakarela Ratola Mama.
Yeah.
You know, they were coping. Like in that open relationship with my mistress. Now it's not doing well. They're okay, you know, how can we help the child? How best can I help the child? You know? To a point, I was not allowed at all to come inside the school premises. I don't know how I offended them if they say they have a safe care and what authority ko khoto bana le yona hore a parent is not allowed.
So now you cannot see your children at school. The children are staying at a place that you are not maybe even don't know, or you are not allowed. Obviously, you can't go to somebody's house. The kids' communication, you can't communicate with them. There's no phones whatsoever.
There's no phone, there's nothing. Then, Kara, you know what? Every month, nale papa bana, re go Themba Court. Kana re lola access. There's no haona move haona ntwe haona khoto a ikhono hore temporarily he ba bone for now e rufe bana for now, maybe for weekend. Azamba suggest azamba mpa that thing ya hore okay fine, since we are busy with this thing, we are doing the investigations and whatnot. Tshwara bana he for weekend ka re khalosa ba bone
like court.
Yeah, ke ntho le hore e mmakaditse thata ka molao hore mara I've been running this thing for the whole 6-7 months. Why can't you at least allow me a weekend? But no. Then I had to get a lawyer because they get a lawyer from law firm.
Yeah. From legal aid away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I ended up getting private lawyer.
Yeah.
And then I'm not working. And it's your lawyer e batla tšhelete e la ya go team. Yeah, you know. So I had to make all means tsa gore ke patele lawyer eo. Thusa go hae ba thusa my cousins ba latlhela letsogo financially hore hey, we want to see you having your kids. Haru thuse lawyer pateliwa.
By that time, Kokie, you are not seeing your children.
I'm not seeing my children. Now ke bolela ka ke krele lawyer ka khwedi ya bo 9.
Yeah.
E patediwang, not the free one from law firm. Yeah. Arenka bana ba ka go parking. Kana na go ke na le 10 months, 11 months ke sa ba bone. 10 to 11 months ke sa ba bone.
This is the lawyer that now you are paying.
That I'm paying.
Yeah.
Are go parking. So ka motlhalosetsa no. I can't see my children go parking. How do I sit with my kids? So go parking. And the parker is close to Kohabon. And I was like, I don't feel safe with this guy because what if something happens? Maybe something because parker it's like 2 minutes away from Kohab. So I mean, I'm a parent to my children. Also, I'm not an animal.
Yes.
Why should I be restricted to such level? Parking. Don't I have a home? Why So I said, my kids, look how high. So I want my kids, no, under supervision. He's married.
By now he's married.
Yeah. Onyaka hore ke tle ko ntlung ya hae ke bone bana ko ka mo ntlung ya hae ka supervision ya hae.
The grandmother.
Then I said no, I can't. Kana how was going to happen if I meet with the ka mo ntlung ya hae, then the mtata bana wa tla, you know, it's just a complication. I said no, I can't.
Yeah.
I also have a home, so it's safe, go high.
So fast forward October 2024. I think it was October 20, towards end of 2024. You said social media.
Then ka bona hore pala taba e ya mpalela ka nna ntse ke ya mmerekong ke bereka part time I met different people on different occasions bare bathonkoki phana re bone bana ba hao then le ba bone ko kae ba re tsho ene wa ngwanyana lo tshwana le wena o kile bona that thing ya hore khalosa bone bana ba hao and somebody else o botsa that thing ya hore like o galle hore ke nya go ba bona
ngwana
you know so I'm like ko kae ba re no on TikTok kare what kana I'm restricted from my children or I can't see them but I see them on the social platform
the world is seeing your children.
Yes. And firstly, I ignored. Secondly, a second to a third person. Then that's when I thought, this is just too much. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Then I decided, let me just speak, you know, and then whoever who would like to help can step in and help me.
Wow. When I was Kokie, you know what you're saying? I said with another lady who's also alienated from a child, baby daddy in Tunyela. It's almost, you know, when you hear the stories, you know, it's almost as if
the pain was just severe. Because the pain was just sharp here. Have you ever, because I had to literally go to the social media and see when I see my kids, that's when the pain hit my chest. That's when the pain hit my heart as a parent. And I'm like, I'm told about the park. I'm told not to see my kids. I'm told I'm crazy, this and that. Hey, Karen, no, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I need help. On the social platform, I need help.
Yeah.
Anybody can step in and help me.
Yes.
Because the law failed me where I thought it's a safe place or where I thought legally I can be assisted. I couldn't get help. So I thought, they work with these things. They know better.
Yeah.
So they can step in and intervene. That's when I went on social platform.
You made the video.
To make the video.
Yeah.
It was, I couldn't even speak for more than 5 or 10 minutes because the pain was just, and you end up saying things that you don't want to say. So I had just to speak 2-3 lines just to express what is my concern? Why am I crying? Why do I need help?
Did you expect the turnout? Like when you made that video, presser post, did you expect that people will help you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I had hope somebody, itlo fitlhella somebody o eleng hore o tlo nya go ba go thusa. Of which I'm happy. If the lady called Tepi Soledwaba. So when she stepped in, I think within an hour, within 30 minutes actually. Then basta to discuss as women, hunale women empowerment. She's running women empowerment on TikTok. Then I stepped in, bang interview hona mo, bang put the questionnaire, but not many things I could answer then because I was also, you know, anxious because I told let's get money and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then from then, you know, it turned out to be good because Tepiso kamko aitsereng we not okay. She's a lawyer.
She's an attorney. Yes.
She's an attorney.
Yeah.
So haitsia feel like a profession. We naka a mother. She put herself in my shoes.
Yeah.
What the way she stepped in, she started by giving me counseling.
Wow. I was Kokie. Kopela tissue batong. Skis.
She started by, you know, counseling me first. Please, I am with you, and we're gonna pray, you know. And we started talking, and I could feel safe. To a point, because then I didn't only lose the kids, I also lost my furniture in my house. Because no only complication more. The father had my keys. So I had to, and by then so I could patela now. My furniture, everything got scattered. Ke furniture, ke bana, ke black. I don't know what to do.
Sure. So when Tepi stepped in, she stepped in more than her being an attorney. She stepped in as a sister as well.
Yeah, she stepped in as a sister. She was everything to me. I would say, Tepi, like, yo.
Wow.
And I love the fact that even when we met, like, when she found me in my situation,
Yeah.
she helped, like, even going out of her pocket,
Yeah.
you know, to say, yo, okay, this is just too much. I want to help you, but not that, you know. And I said, thank you. I was starting from scratch,
Yeah.
from a room where there was nothing.
I remember. You know, it's just so unreal how you have not been crying about the marriage and everything, and at this point you start crying.
Yeah.
And it's because this is where you started seeing a light, just a glimpse of a light that I'm almost at the finish line.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Tepi. I have to give you that. We watched her. She's been communicating with us and everybody. And the woman that came out on social media, Kokie, you know you can trend on social media, you can trend the video. But when you trended, women said, we will speak. We will speak. And they spoke. And I just want to also give a shout out to every single woman that made a video. Because you making a video is you amplifying the cry. You are still amplifying the cry of another mother. So shout out to each and every woman that contributed financially, that made a video, that made a comment, that, you know, just shout out to you guys. You see, if there's one case, Kokie, that showed me that women, we are still together like this. As much as we don't want to believe that we are helping each other, Amara, your story night showed us that women are out there to help one another.
Yeah. And the women were so supportive. Like, even when I went to court, you know, they helped me to get another lawyer, advocate, and they went with me to court. The support that I got there, I was so shocked.
Then all the other times you used to go to court, ole late, osna motho mola ole one, but ba itla ka dikoloi, ba itla le di lawyer, uno ba skepsel kwa court. Ladies, big ups to you guys. I know most of you guys from social media, big ups to you. And those that I haven't seen your videos or commented, big ups. That's what we do as women. So from there, Kokie, I want us to wrap up now. Tell us, are you seeing your kids now?
I'm not.
They're still in their bed.
So the round table issue happened again with the advocate that we got, with the support from the
for social media
women.
Yeah,
their
and
contributions.
Men, I didn't leave you guys. I know most of you guys also contributed. Thank you.
Yeah, so to a point where we went to High Court, and then in High Court, he said to his lawyer, no, can we take this matter outside?
Okay.
We do a round table. Then, okay, round table. Then I said, I don't feel secure.
Yeah.
Tepile, I said, I don't feel secure as well. This thing can happen again. But the advocate said, no, let's give him a benefit of the doubt. We went out, and then the kids were supposed to come to me. He didn't bring them.
Yeah.
The following week, he sent a letter to my lawyer. He said, no, he'll bring the kids. That was a week. January. So he said he'll bring the kids Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that was a legal document. So they sent it to me through my lawyer.
Yeah.
And then when I read it, it stated they can come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because they're going to school. Then they came Friday. Friday when they came, I think they stayed for only 4 hours. Then the father came and took the kids. But they notified me when they got there. I said, guys, why you sat like paro? Let's sort of the phone and you are busy on your phones. I don't know if you are recording me or what. I don't like that, because it's possible to the video. And then I could see.
Is it because of now their new life? Because obviously their new life is content creation and
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I said, guys, can you just put the phones aside?
Let's bond.
So, because I want to look at you in the eyes. I want us to talk, recover, our relationship. And they said, okay, mommy, there's no way we're going to communicate with daddy. And because all promises are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we today, same Friday. I said, no. Kanjani, because I've got a letter. I don't know, they do we've got rights. So we've got a right to choose what we want.
Okay.
So today they are and I said, no, these kids are lying. To my surprise, he was around my home. He was around my home mo Kawash, around 16 p.m. Then during that time, he sent the driver, one of his friends, who brought the kids to my house.
Yeah.
Then the driver came, I don't know, there's no way, Banaka Sunday. Then he left. Within 30 minutes, my mom said, you know what? Let me go to the shop, say, give us 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I said, it's fine. Please go with them. I prepare supper for them. They went out. And then when they came back, the father is there, go Kawashi. My mom saw him. Then go Kawashi. Immediately when they opened the gate, the father's car is here. Just in front of the grandmother. Get inside the car.
Let's go.
And then now I could see, because I was cooking, so I could see through the window. Because neketabile hore bana ba wile di shopong and now ba krele basic needs. Yes, I barakela di toilet because they didn't come with anything.
Yeah.
So when they came in, I could see through the window hore, hey, karon something ki jive kontle ke bona koloi ya hae. So I'm like, how koloi ya hae byang? I don't understand. Then omuhulu wa tla no, dedi arra tsamaya. So we are, because nabashile di phone, ba re batla di phone, o mongare ke batla ditlhako tsa ka, because o mona tsama a sapara ditlhako. But no, they do go ntle ra tsamaya quick. And I'm like, okay.
And that's when they left.
That's when they left. In front of the gate, I saw him taking the kids. Ka Friday.
And going over and above the legal document that you guys signed, you've agreed on.
Yes.
Okay. Again, hold here. I'm closing, ne? I don't want us to dwell on the kids because I don't want the story to be like the kids bare. So re feditse ka ewe.
Okay.
So now ra papa hore about, did you want to say something about you writing the book?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm going to why kidira, because I don't want the last word to still be you fighting what. So the case is still ongoing. But wa bereka and wrap up about the book.
Okay.
Ne?
Yes.
So that was the last day you could just see your kids for like 4 hours. The father came to see the kids. So currently, obviously the matter is still ongoing of you having to get access to your kids.
There's no matter at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm supposing that you're still gonna try to have access to your kids and. You have not spoken to your kids ever since, because when you were seeing them nearly November or last year.
Nearly December when the school were opening.
You have never heard from them. You have never seen them.
Well, ka Mother's Day, they called me. Mami,
wow.
happy Mother's Day. I was shocked. That number is not working. It was only temporary then. So I greeted them 1111. Then happy Mother's Day, then that was it.
I know about the issue. Now I'm going back. There is an issue that happened the year before Mother's Day, where the kids used the phone, Baro wishes a happy Mother's Day, and then the line, you could not get through to the line to speak to the kids again.
No. There, I didn't have any access.
Ah, okay.
So ka Mother's Day, I never had access.
Okay.
Libana Zambar happy Mother's Day. It only happened once.
This year, so they said happy Mother's Day, which was in May 10th. And that was the last time. So obviously as a mom, you will never let this go. And today, there are people that don't know your story. So we are still appealing to the people that can actually come forward, this thing, because there is no way that you're not going to see your kids. That's just like, I don't know. It's the craziest thing that I've ever heard, you know. But then, guys, this is me saying, there are some of you guys that don't know Kokie's story. You're hearing it for the first time. Please reach out to Sia. We would have put her details already. Reach out to her and help her. She still does not have access to her children. But what I love about you now, and how I'm looking at you. You are looking different from the day you made the video. That was the first time I saw your face.
Thank you.
Looking totally different. I heard you are working, and you are even in a different city. You're staying in Cape Town, You are just different, Kokie, from when we saw you, from when you made that video. It shows that, yes, you still want your children, but at least you are living as well. As you're still fighting, you are living.
Thank you.
You look very good.
Thank you.
Let's wrap up. And guys, this is me saying again, please reach out for you to help Kokie to see her children. I think that's just the ultimate plea from out of this podcast. Please reach out to Sia, and let's continue to help Kokie to have access to her children, Now you've got a book. There was something that you wanted to tell us about you writing the book. And as we are wrapping up, guys, as we've said, the book is available from 1st of August. Get your copy. That also will help her to have a bit of money maybe to pay for lawyers and so forth. Don't know. So tell us about you writing the book.
All right. I used to write prayer devotions, daily devotions to the patients where I was doing psychological counseling to them.
Wow.
So I will just give the handouts. So out of my pockets, I will just type, print, give. So little did I know that that was, the passion of me writing, I love writing. So I would just do that for free. So it took me something like 2 years while I was being consistent or
consistent.
Yes. Ke ba fa di handouts, ke di printer, ke sa ba patedisi, ke no ba fa fela just from my heart, something that will help them to go through what they're going through, emotional support and the word, and they'll really be like happy. So when I went to court, what really caught my eye, because the time when I left that part, Yahoo, the prayer devotions, typing and all that, I'm not gonna, it was back in my mind. I never even thought I would, continue,
Writing.
Then writing. Then I met Alsia then, because I got to know the ladies who were there during the support go Themba Magistrate.
Guys, so for backstory, just quickly, Sia is also one of the ladies that got in contact with Kokie, or the women that were rallying behind Kokie after her TikTok post. Right?
Yes. Yeah. So, they all gave me hugs and I'm like, okay, where are you from? And what, so when she explained, and you know what, it rang in my mind, that thing came in my mind, what I'm going through, the things that I've experienced. And there are more things that I thought of taking out and, sharing with the world.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me do this. It came naturally. And I was so happy that I met her at the right time, because she saw what happened. She's been there, and then it's her work as a publisher.
Yeah.
So I thought, God, this is something that I've been looking for to write, And now you are bringing that old thought back. So to me, it's part of a testimony, employment and writing, getting somebody who's who's willing to help, and witnessing what has happened. So I spoke to her. I said, I'm interested. I'm somebody who loves writing.
Wow.
I've been doing handouts and all that. So would you mind if we can just, So she said, no, it's fine. So that's where I met her, through the physical ladies when they came at the court. And then, she's my publisher.
Sure. Full circle moment again that happened for you. Shout out to you, Sia. Your story is just now, the puzzles coming together. It shows that nothing is just for nothing. We don't go through things for nothing. When you were busy, giving, doing your philanthropy work, even though it was small, going and giving toiletries, doing this, doing that, you now writing devotions for the patients. Those were the seeds planted for such a moment as this. So your story is just testament that nothing happens for nothing, And now when you meet people like Sia, glimpses of your life start to reflect that,
Yeah.
And there's just purpose in pain.
Amen.
As much as it's painful what you're going through, but it's purpose, it's being birthed or it's continuing, We don't just go through stuff for nothing, Kokie. We don't, it's unfortunate that you are the sacrificial lamb, like Jesus was the sacrificial lamb for all of us, you know. Now you are the one going through it for the sake of the others and us and everybody else, you know. And you are carrying it with so much grace. And we are sorry, man. Like we are staying with our kids and we are here, you know, as if we are sorry. Like we are sorry with what you're going through.
Thank you.
And we just hope that your ex-husband will see this. Imotache. You're saying he's married now. We know he's married now. We are just hoping that the wife can also see this. Imotache, you know. You know, if I want things to be steered in another direction, even though they are stubborn, but I feel that there's some sort of an influence you can have if she's not already having that influence for you to have access, you know. We're hoping that the in-laws can see as well, you know.
Yeah.
And just intervene, man.
Yeah.
Like, you just want access to your children.
Yeah, because what really pushed me as well to write the book, like, if I found the solution, or maybe if I got access to the kids, I don't think the book will be really like something that was gonna be happening or something that I thought I was gonna do. So I think there's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
So this book came out as a way of showing even to my kids that, look, this is how far I went.
I've tried.
Yeah. And there's just more details into the book.
Into the book, obviously, that we did not talk about here. Because you need to buy the book and read the story, you know.
And I also feel that women, like our country, our...
Yes, in closing, tell us, Kokie.
Yes.
In closing, speak to us.
I want to say, women, we need not to take things for granted. And even when you go through that process, or you're about to go through it, do your thorough investigation. Never allow round table, what they call round table.
Okay.
That's where we get robbed. Do your research and go through people who have went through it physically. So you will know the tactics of how the law works with such matters. Because there's children court involved. So I never got help from children's court. Yeah. And there's social platform where you can get help. There are people who are willing to help. Like I got help from Tepili Dwaba, the advocate. So don't sit back and say the attorney.
Hey, I'm profession.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So I want to say that don't give up, Hore. You didn't get help because stress is a bolaya.
Yeah.
Depression is a heart attack.
Yes.
So we don't want heart attack for Basadi. Basadi, you've got a right to your child. God gave you the womb, blessed your womb with a seed. And that seed happened to be a child.
Yeah.
Carrying a child 9 months is not a child's play.
Sure.
When they say push, as midwife, we say push. And during that time, it's a risk. Either one hour pill or mama. So it's a test on its own. So you carrying that pain of giving birth, you have to stand for your child.
Yeah.
You can't just fold your hands and say, no, God will make a way. And we need to raise a community and a generation. They will be responsible. Baska repeater, that's our alienated parents from, you know, there's no such thing. It doesn't matter medically or maybe or maybe hana chelete. It doesn't qualify a person to say hana access ya ngwana. We have seen those, and from such parents, and most of them high positions, and financially they're doing very, very well from those kind of backgrounds. So as mothers, let us stand together and support one another, and not laugh at each other. You know. And also, if you find yourself in that situation, I would say, to me, I think it's a way of saying, also find another way of dealing with yourself through healing. There are things that you can do. Like with me, I'm looking at a profession, you know, growing, you know, there's a lot of things that God has given to us. You can grow your profession. You can enjoy doing something that you've never done before.
Yeah.
Get to know other people. Go to places that you've never gone to. Do things differently.
To find yourself.
Yes, to find yourself. And trust you me, the minute you think you just forgot about it, that's when what you forget about comes after you.
Wow. I was Kokie in that camera. We are done, guys. Thank you so much. In that camera, I was Kokie, speak to your children. I always say such conversation, books as well, you are documenting for your children. This podcast will live forever. They will always come back to it. Send a message to your children in that camera.
Okay. I want to say to you, my blessed children, Lesego, Ati, Ahi, and Tumelo, I want to say that I love you so much. Every day I think of you, even though we can't be together. Mommy has tried. You have seen how I tried so much, going through the court, in and out, where I never got a solution from the court. I never got help from court. Mommy is always ready for you. My heart is open for you. My home is your home. Whenever you feel like you want to come to me, feel free. I love you so much.
Kokie, thank you so, so much. And kids, Mommy is now an author. She's not just a nurse anymore. Mommy is an author. She wrote a book. And obviously, one day you guys are going to read it. And especially the girl child, she's going to see what women go through, you know.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this installment. Let's continue to buy Kokie's book to support her. Let's, if you can help her, also continue seeking access to her children, her 4 children. Please help her with that. Otherwise, she's currently working. She looks good. She's looking for a man. I'm joking. I'm joking, no man. We are just working now. We are working moms. Guys, before I ramble again, I'll see you in the next episode. Click the subscribe button. Guys, click the subscribe button. It's free. I was going, why would tell so? Guys, bye.